The opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show, and it's time to get high. Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show here on NOK Network.
Happy 4/27, y'all.
Love you, brother. Awesome, dude. That was a good hit.
What's good, Brother Ron? Good morning, good morning. This is my baby, Terrapin. You know that Grateful Dead song, Terrapin Station. Here we go, baby. Much love.
Happy 420, Mr. Man. Light him if you got him.
Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show, and we're here to get high.
Hey Ryan, how's it going for the morning rise and shine? This is burnt chem dog in the bag, and here we go. There you go. Peace.
Good morning, all. Winnie the Rottweiler and the Frog Father GJL enjoying his bong. Oh, that was a good one. Peace, everyone. Take care.
Cheers, everybody. Candace Warner.
Cheers.
Rise and shine, it's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show here on NOK Network.
Hey there, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, everyone, to this morning's episode of Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time. Your morning wake and bake show right here on NOK Network. And where is it? There it is. And I'm your joint host, Ron McNabb, aka the Forgetful Stoner. And we're going to have a great time here medicating with our like-minded friends. And we have one of our like-minded friends in behind the stage here right now in studio, going to join us for our 300th episode of Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time for this Sunday, September the 7th, 2025. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to our 300th episode. And who knows how many more, maybe another 300. We'll see where it all goes. So again, welcome, everyone. We are going to have an open house today. We're not having our regular format for the show. So it's going to be an open house. I'm going to post up the link in the comments in a few minutes in the chat here. And anyone who wants to join in, it's free to join in on join us with the fun. So without further ado, I think I'm going to bring the Frog Father GJL into the studio here right now, and here we go. So welcome this morning, Frog Father. How are you doing today?
Have I come up yet? Oh, there I am.
There
yes,
you are.
I'm fine. Thank you very much, Ron, and all. Very nice to see you all. It's very important to celebrate these things, guys, because the last 4 days when he hasn't been around, you're going, is he coming back? Does he love us? So, no, it's because it's like a routine.
It is.
Like I've always said, Ron, seriously, you're the one who started this, because when you said the Frosty Show, I am telling you something now. People that have medical needs have to get into a rhythm, so it's just not boring.
Exactly.
So if all of a sudden you're with people and you're medicating, you don't feel like you're in a hole by yourself doing it.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
you're by saying that, you just reestablished it from what Frosty had, because that's probably what everybody did. Instead of sitting at home looking dumb, they'd have fun with Frosty and medicate at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I used to watch Frosty all the time, and then there was when Frosty finished his. You know what? We're going to take a break here for a second, talk about this, because it's just about 7:10.
Okay.
There we go. 7:10 for the Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Time. I don't know if they call it Standard Time anymore, but it is. Happy 7:10, everyone. Happy 7:10, Easties. So here we go. Whoop, whoop. Fire in the bowl. And there we go. So as you were saying, Frog Father, you're very right. You're very correct. I watched Frosty for several years, right? And he came to his 5,000th episode, and he decided to retire the show. And it was a routine for me. I get up every morning. I come down here. I get my smoke ready to medicate for the morning. And so I'm down here anyway. So when this show finished, I'm like, what do I watch? Like, I usually watch like YouTube videos here and there, but it's like in my off time. So I'm like, I want something that's going to lift me up. It's going to be enjoyable to watch, not just anything that I watch anytime I want on YouTube, right? So I thought, well, why don't I start my own show? And here we are, 300 episodes later. Rise and shine. It's marijuana time. So
it's a needed lift. It's exactly the same thing as Toonie Tuesday. When I told those owners, do you want to sell 10 more products? Make it social. These guys don't mind going home when they want to listen to tunes by themselves and have a doobie. That's a different kind of relaxing. But what about the soul? What about inside the soul that needs to have a spirit that's outside of itself? And it can't talk to anybody unless Ron McNabb is on, and then there's a communication. Wow. Because that's the problem. That's the biggest problem. People just feel isolated. They don't know what to do with this.
Yeah.
Well, if all of a sudden, we can participate together at something, then I feel like I'm with a bunch and medicating. So that medication hits me differently than if I'm listening to tunes.
Right? Exactly. Set and setting, right?
Exactly, because you have to have that. Sometimes I don't want to have people around me. I just got balled out by somebody or whatever. I just want to have some downtime, and something's hurting, or it's time, whichever one comes first.
And you know what? There's viewers of the show I know that watch the show but don't engage in the chat for that very reason. They don't want to engage with people, but yet they want to have a good vibes, outside influence coming in while they're not necessarily feeling the best, right?
Right. But
so they're the shadow watch.
They're the ones who can write the best little comments, because if they're introverts and they can put their feelings into words, I can't do that as well as they can. So they all have power.
Right.
Like in these chats where somebody can type, they all have power. When we're at Toonie Tuesday, there's quiet ones. They're just listening because they're scared. They're scared. They don't know about their job. They don't know about this. They don't know about that. They don't know if they're going to go funny. They don't know nothing. But they don't know how to ask.
Right.
So what you do is you pretend you're them. And it works perfect. I didn't know about this when I started.
Right.
I didn't know I could green out. I didn't know what green out was. You say things like that. And they had baby green outs and they were scared. You and I have had major green outs where you're not moving and you know it.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe you haven't, but I did. In my early days, I did too much butter. And holy cow, man, I love those brownies too much. I see now going, I'm going to medicate good here. I need 1,000 milligrams. Wow. I was out like a light. Thank God my youngest daughter was here, and she said to my wife, he's just greening out. Don't worry about it.
Right.
That's how it can happen. That's why I said be very careful, especially with Fico. Fico's very strong. So you couple and you're going bzzz. But if you don't do bzzz like this and you feel better, some of these people they just can't believe it. They go, how did this stuff make me feel so good? I said, I don't know. Your body must be working with it. Because I didn't say this was going to work. I said, you have to decide, and how much, by how you feel. You said the same thing.
Right.
It's tough. It is. And that's why this show is all about. Whether you have news, whether you have the weather, it doesn't matter. It engages people. Then all of a sudden you get onto this, what you call rants.
Right.
It's like you do it on purpose. I gotta make sure I have an educational component to my show.
No, you know what? Everything is mostly 100% organic. Like the content that I choose to put up is sometimes intentional, but when I bring some of the stuff up, I sometimes go off on speaking on some kind of tangent about something, some philosophical life thing or whatever, right? And no intent. It happens. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I don't know why I'm saying these words right now, but they're flowing out of my mouth.
You do know why. They come out of you. They just flow right out of you because you need that piece of information to come out.
Right.
You can't stop it.
I know why. I know why.
Yeah. You know why. That piece of information has to come out. You shown pictures of yourself because you needed that to come out. You need to show people you could be at this stage and look where I am now.
Right.
Like you live the example when you do that. And
thank
that's
you.
what people need. Not entertainment's fine. I understand there's entertainment.
Right?
But there's another part to this cannabis stuff.
100%. 100%. I agree with you. Yeah.
That's very, very tough. What's up, Winnie? Do you need to go outside? Can I jot out for a sec?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay,
Sure.
just a second. I just got to let her out.
Yeah, there's no format here.
Time for the weather, I guess.
We're relaxed. We're relaxed. So I was waiting for others to join in too. Hopefully we'll get a few others. Aaron's probably still sleeping. So anyways, it's great having the Frog Father in the house here, right in studio. And I see we've got, I did put up a comment earlier, we got James King in the house. Good morning. He says, good morning, everyone. Stay elevated. Is there any other way to be? Not in my opinion. It's always 4:20 in my house. Or it's always 8 o'clock in my house.
She's just outside doing her business. I'll just jump in quick. What I wanted to say too that really, really touched me about this is the fact you bring in like Frosty and sometimes the things he says, especially about that funeral and everything, because I'm going to tell you something now. You won't be seeing me for about a week and a half because I'm heading back to London for my mom's burial in Sarnia. So when he was talking about that, it's like nobody knows you're under this kind of duress, but somebody talks about it and it just hits everything. And you go, wow, did that ever release a lot of tension?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Things that you say, things that Frosty say, they hit us in different things. And you guys never know. I don't know what I should be saying, but I know that what you say, it hits out there. And that's a good effect. You know, that's a very good effect. And it's going to be very hard if you decide not to keep it up every day. That's another thing. You need to know.
That is a thing. Because, you know what? It is a lot of work. And I do it for everybody. But I also do it for me. I do it for me.
Yes.
And I do it for me first.
Yes. Yes. I think that whether you like it or not, I think you do it for yourself. I think you need to socialize because you don't get out in the same way as you want to.
Right.
So you can do it this way. And because it's your show and everything, you feel at ease and you medicate. Then you probably never medicate the same all day at the intensity you do.
Exactly. Yeah. In fact, there's some days where I realize, oh, shit. It's like mid-afternoon and I haven't even had a smoke yet.
Exactly, because it's medication. If in the morning you sucked in so much that you took in your daily needs, why would you need anything in the day? It's because you're bored, because you want to use it for something else. That's not
we're feeding our soul with good vibes, and that carries us through.
Of course. When you're off the high and you have a good day, you win. Not the marijuana, not the cannabis. You sit in the couch all day, the cannabis wins.
Right.
It makes sense. I used to go to work at nighttime when I used to get home from work. I would smoke one joint and take 2 pills. 1,000 milligrams of both CBD and THC. I'd sleep all night, still be kind of under the effect in the morning, but nobody could say I wasn't capable and I could take all the pain. Yet they didn't even know. I went on 7 years doing that until my eyes gave out. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I know. Here's the thing: what people don't realize. If you're looking at pain versus someone treating pain with cannabis, initially you're going to get the high where you may not be able to function. When I first started smoking, there's no way I could get behind the wheel of the vehicle. I knew I couldn't.
Yes.
But now I can literally have 10 bong hits in a row and go out and drive.
Yes.
Because of the tolerance and all of that. But
yes,
here's the big thing. When I was not medicated, if I'm not medicated, I'm impaired with pain. Pain impairs you.
Yes. Yes.
I was more impaired over the years. And here's the other thing. I was more impaired over the years with pain than I was with cannabis when I first started smoking cannabis.
Yes.
Nearly greened out.
Yes.
So I was more impaired when I was not medicated in pain.
Yes, because the pain is relentless. The cannabis isn't. You don't stay high for 300 days. But you are in pain for 300 days. Or 400 days or 500, whatever the hell you live, because you're in pain every day. It fucking throbs.
Yep. Like
or every day, it doesn't go away. My glaucoma doesn't go away.
Yep.
It doesn't.
I know.
But the only thing that keeps it in check is the cannabis, because I smoke so much of it. They even said, I said, what does the study say? It says you must smoke cannabis all the time. I said, I do. There. Yeah. What's your problem?
Exactly.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I said, all I have to do is take one pill and I got cannabis in me all day. So much it would kill you.
Yeah.
Or knock you out anyways. Yeah. He goes, I didn't know that. Well, see, then why are you going against us?
Yep.
I tested it. My eyes feel better when I have a certain level in me.
Yep. Yeah, I can actually feel like, especially when I was in extreme pain a few years back when I first started smoking weed or cannabis or whatever. I'd come downstairs. My back would be like, I'd get up out of bed because my back was so sore. My hips were so sore that I couldn't lay in bed anymore. I had to get up. But then just walking was so painful as well, right? Because of the spinal stenosis, herniated discs and everything, degenerative disc disease. I've got all that, right? And then I'd finally get downstairs. I sit down in my chair, and I sit in an office chair here now, but I used to have like a living room, like a soft curved back rocker type of thing.
Sofa,
and
kind of.
It's like a sofa chair, exactly. Because I found that to be quite comfortable for the back because of how soft it was, rather than like an office chair, right? So I rolled it took me forever to get my joint rolled because I didn't smoke a bong initially. I tried smoking a bong initially and I didn't like it. But I did joints, but it would take me forever to roll a joint because I'd be in so much pain. But then once I got that joint in my mouth, sometimes I'd be like just in so much pain, shaking, getting that joint up and just lighting it. You take a few puffs, I swear, I could literally feel the cannabis going in my body and working and taking that pain away.
Easy.
Yeah.
You should see what it's like when you take a drop. Forget about you know what? If you couldn't move like that and I was your wife, I would have said, open your mouth. From one drop, you would have been so happy. You would have said, geez, I'm getting up right now.
Right.
One drop. I seen people just like you in pain. My own apprentice. Oh, I can't even walk. One drop. I said, wait 5 minutes. Sitting like this, and all of a sudden I said, try it now.
Yeah.
It had hit him so hard. He goes, wait a minute, I'm a little wobbly. I said, you have no pain though, right? Because it hits within 4 or 5 minutes, the tincture. Yeah. Like it's right in the tongue. It goes right into your bloodstream. So it's very hard for people like you who's like this and expecting some sort of relief. But if you do get it, because your mind says, there's no other way of getting the THC in me except doing this.
Yep.
But there is.
No, I know.
One drop. It's done.
You're preaching to the choir. You're preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
No, I know that. Oh, we got some comments here.
It makes such a difference when you have different means of getting your medication in you.
Hey, Kenny, you want to come up on screen with us? Links in the chat here. I think I pinned it. I think it's pinned.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'll bring the dog in.
If you want to come up, Kenny. What am I looking for? I'm looking for. You got to request. Well, I don't have to request. There's the link right there. I did it wrong. Hold on.
I got to put Winnie to the daycare today, and then tomorrow off on a plane to London. Oh.
Right? Just give me a moment here. I goofed up a little bit here on doing the comment for the link.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to just keep talking there, keep talking.
Oh, no problem. What was I? Because I was just going to say something too. Oh, as for what Ron was saying, guys, yeah, I wasn't as gutsy as him going to the south end of Algonquin Park because I knew the highway was there. So Mama and we went the north end. It's wild as heck, and there ain't much, but there's no vehicular sounds. I was going to say that because I thought maybe he's not as close to the top of Algonquin Park. He's closer to the bottom. That's why he picked that.
I am. The top section though, isn't that the back country?
No. What it is along that road you go into these little they're like bays. They're like Rock Bay I have here, like U's, and you have little campgrounds there. We were at one of those. We were looking at a lake. There was wolves. I couldn't sleep all night. My wife even said nothing's ever bothered him. I sat up all night listening to those things, waiting for them to come at me. I wanted to see them so much. I hear them. You're somewhere, you buggers. Where are you? I want to see you. It's wild there. Very wild.
Yeah. So is that off of 17?
Yeah, off the top. Yep. 17 on the. Yep.
Yeah, because you got like Brent, and there's a few roads that go into the park there. So there's like it's. I thought it was all backcountry. So there.
No. All along. Okay, remember, I'm not saying that along some of these U's they don't go in very deep, and that becomes the backcountry because I did see some, but I'm talking about ones where you have a site just like yours. I want a site just like yours, and I brought my kids.
And there's outhouses there.
Outhouses there, and also too a fire pit.
Wow!
So you got that. Yes, you should look. Whenever you get the map, check it out because we did it.
I know the areas you're talking about. I just thought those were all just strictly backcountry stuff.
Nope. We went through there because we were thinking about going to Manitoulin Island one time, and we decided, no, we'll go to the top of this first. Check this out. Then after that, we decided, no, that's a little too wild. The wolves were there. We're going to Manitoulin Island.
Right.
So Whitefish Falls is where we stayed the second time, and that was a very nice area. That's just Espanola area. I like that area more than fucking the wild of Algonquin Park.
Right. What did I just?
We did a lot of traveling. Like I have 5 kids, so of course we did a lot of traveling in Ontario. You've seen a lot of stuff. And you know what, Ron? They still tell me that they remember those and they want to recreate them. Huh. So pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
To be able to say, 30 years later, I want to see what that campsite's like on top of Algonquin Park.
You know what? My wife and I were just talking about that. I said to her, because we 30 years ago, we went to Algonquin Park for our honeymoon. Right? And
yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, so sorry. So I'm kind of half paying attention because something just weird happened to my screen, and my view of the show is just a little tiny screen like this on my laptop.
Wow.
Like big.
Wow.
I don't know how.
Somebody's trying to Sabotage us. Oh no.
No, I was doing a comment on something, putting a new comment up, and it kind of went weird on me.
Jeez.
Okay, there we go. I just expanded the screen and then minimized it again, and now it's back to normal. So I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did.
But the fact what you did again, it's the same kind of thing. It was like it was just any way the wind blows, but it is our 30th. We're going to end up there one way or another. And when you said that, I said, awesome, because you should never let that go, broke or not.
Right. We were actually thinking we have 3 provincial parks within 30 to 45 minutes from us. There's Grundy
That's
Lake.
awesome.
There's Grundy Lake, which is on Highway 522 on the highway just right out there, but like 53 kilometers, 54 kilometers that way.
Oh, that's nice.
And then there's Restoule Provincial Park, which is about 40 minutes away. We got to go a little bit east and then north and then kick back. Okay, hold on. Yeah, go east, north, and then back west into the park. Okay. And then we've got Mikisew down in South River, and that's on Highway 11, off of Highway 11.
You're very lucky because in London we only have the Pineries, and I don't know what else is close to us because it's not much down there. But you guys have got a lot more in the near north.
Yeah, my wife and I looked at the Pineries years ago. Like, no, we didn't go there, but like
it's beautiful. Ooh, it's beautiful.
The website.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Good morning, Elle. We got Elle in the house. Our live on location correspondent, NOK Network correspondent. Elle St.
Father's looking for his good glasses.
So where is everybody this morning? We got.
I don't know. I don't mind being the only one, but I thought there'd be more jumping on.
Yeah, where's Aaron Drake? Kenny tagged a few people, and it's Sunday. Maybe everyone's sleeping in.
Okay. The dedicated ones are still here on a Sunday, Ron. Don't worry about it.
This is great still, right?
Oh, for sure.
That's the thing. I don't look at anything as like I try to look for the good in everything, right? Like, yeah, sure, I would love to have this screen filled right now, right? But hey, it is filled. It's filled right now for me, right?
Yes, and more than that, you even said that you're inspired by Rasta because you have to have that gratitude. Look, thank God I got this. Yep. Better than if it was myself on the 300 by myself.
Exactly.
It's impossible to look at the bad because you don't have the right to control that. It's up to the people if they want to come on there. It's not up to you. I want videos. I want people to come up here. That doesn't work, right? It's the people that want to come up. They're happy to come up. They don't even worry about it.
And the way I look at things too is whatever the way things play out, as long as I'm doing everything I need to do, everything else that plays out, that's the way it was meant to be.
Yes. That Canna Cruiser mobile unit is a perfect example. I cannot even believe that one. That one's going to be another topic for another 10 minutes because that is awesome what you're doing there. There's another breakthrough. You brought us places.
Right.
And you wonder why people want to come here in the morning. There's very few shows that do that.
I know.
So you have the concept. It's just you have to stay focused. That's the best thing. When you do make that mobile unit, whatever you said, your box opens this and it does it, you'll be on fire.
Right.
Because nobody has that. They don't have your brain power or your imagination or your whatever it is. You say the same thing about me. I don't know how you make these videos. You just don't have my imagination. What I see, I can put
on video.
Right. But see,
So-
I don't need to be the one that does the video. That's the thing. My show, Grow 420,
Yep.
is able to get that type of video out there.
Right.
So
That's how.
it didn't have to be me, but it is me because I'm doing it by having the show.
Right.
And
the only thing.
likewise with you doing the video, but do you have a show? Maybe you do. I don't know.
No, I don't have a show. No, I don't have a show.
Exactly,
No, sorry about that. I was thinking.
So
I got your show.
so how, like, your videos you do with that great education, what other way to get it for you to get that out? So my show is a great avenue for that to happen.
Right. Because even if I got my own, even if the Frog Father's on Rumble and all those videos are there, doesn't mean anybody's going to watch them.
Exactly. And
There
here's
are
the thing,
reference
I'll take it a
there.
step above.
So when I turn around and I say to people, you want to know how to make fecal? You go to the Frog Father, GJL, on Rumble. You'll see all my videos. You don't, and you won't see anything else. Nobody's name, nobody else's words. But if you want to see the entertainment factor, it's the Grow 420, because my show is called Grow 420 Tent. I'm part of his broadcast, not my own. Every episode it says it. This is episode blah 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 of the Grow 420 Tent, not of the Frog Father Tent show. It's yours. I have to promote you, but I want viewers to say they're going there not just to see Ron.
Exactly.
And what we have to do is to make a platform for growers showcase, so that you can take pictures that they send you and put them in there. Just, you'll have a place to put them, and then when you play it, it'll play all of their shit. They'll be so happy. There'll be like 10 pictures of Billy Joe's stuff, 10 pictures of Wayne's Palmer's stuff, 20 pictures of Aaron's great product, and then of course just Frog Father and his video. Plain and simple for me.
Right.
See, things like that, you'd have a place for them. You'd say, guys, I got a place for, look at your names right here. I'm putting pictures in right now. And then Growers First Choice, everybody would be going, look at my shit, look at my shit, look at my shit.
Right. See, I know how to do all that type of stuff, right? But for me, it's the mental bandwidth to be able to do it all. And also, like, sometimes I'm limited in equipment, and my biggest limitation I have is the internet speed.
Okay, so then you ask for help. Hey, Frog Father, you know how to make these things. Could you make a grower make me an example and send it to me? If you said that, I'd make you an example and I'd show you. Not you do it. You send them to me. I'll pop them in there and I'll send it back to you. And you see, you'll be happier because you won't have to narrate something you don't know.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Did we miss 420?
You did.
I was off. I always have the dog.
Up on the screen. I don't think I had the clock up though. Yeah, I think I had the clock too.
I was busy with the dog always. But I left one little hole there for 420.
So if anyone wants to join, there's the link there. I did a goof up on the link before. I didn't have the full web address. I just had the last code there.
Oh, like you do for Frosty. That's sad.
Yeah, no Frosty right now either. Where is he? Anyways, anyone wants to join us up on screen for our 300th show today, there's the link there. You either copy and paste or click on it. You have to probably get out of the live to do that. And you'll be in the live once you click on the studio.
They're probably so happy at the banter and the fact that there's two people on the screen that they're just listening, going, "Wow!"
Right. There is viewers here. I can see.
Because there's no way people aren't entertained. This is neat how two adult males are discussing stuff.
Right.
It all has to do with them, and they know it.
Right. So I know we didn't talk about because I'm not doing my regular format for the show. I know we haven't done weather or whatever. But what's your weather like out there right now?
Well, I think I wrote it. It was 8.
Oh, that's right.
The problem is, Ron, it's just so damn humid. I lost my plants about 3 days ago because it just drops so fast here. It's just like we get an Arctic, I don't know, it's like a morning Arctic blast. You go outside, even the dog is shivering as she's going outside. So I don't say anything. I just say, those poor plants, it's not time for you guys to be out there. So,
Right.
yeah. And then after that, I get the super sun where I have to turn the air conditioning on. So we have very, very big changes in the weather here.
Yeah, I've been noticing that too, where we've had like overall it's cooled down quite a bit. On the top end, like we're not getting like the hot stuff, but because it's swinging down lower, we haven't turned the furnace on yet though. I haven't turned the furnace on, but because it is swinging down lower, when it does get warm, even if it's not scorching, it feels hotter, at least to me, than what it actually is.
Yes, and that could be because humidity.
Weather. Yes.
Right? If all of a sudden, like in the morning, it's so cold because it's humid and cold. So you're in a clammy, cold, and then it heats up and it's hot and clammy. Fun.
Yeah.
And Mama works from the house here 8 to 10 hours a day. So there's no way I'm not going to make sure it's going to be comfortable for her.
Right.
So I make sure I watch the air whenever I can turn it on. You cannot turn air conditioning on when it's hot outside. That never works. So your air conditioning should be on all night, taking all the humidity out of your house and then tipping it once in a while to keep it at that temperature.
Yeah.
But if you think all of a sudden, oh, forget it, it's nice and cool, I'm going to open everything up, put all humidity in your house, and then start your air conditioning later and it's going to get it out, it'll never work. Never.
Yeah.
If it's too hot outside, it can't get rid of heat. It needs a temperature differential.
Right.
So if it's 20 outside, it can discharge 30-degree air out of the top of the air conditioner.
Mm-hmm.
But if the gas is 30 and the outside air is 30, there'll be 0 coming out of the top.
Right.
It'll be the same temperature, and the air conditioning is working for nothing. That's a little tip, guys.
Right. So we got 7 degrees here right now.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like 6. And we're going up to 14.
What's the humidity?
Humidity is 92%.
Yeah. You might as well be in a soup bowl, buddy. 92%. Wow.
Now we do have some rain coming for a few hours this afternoon too.
Thank God, because that hopefully will drop the humidity. That's what we're not getting, is any rain to drop the humidity.
Right.
Yeah. If it rained, it drops the humidity like crazy, man. You feel like spring, nice and clear, and you can breathe.
So here's my weather for the week. Doesn't look too bad.
No, but you've got lower crops because of that. Your plants are shorter because of that. You know there's a difference in the seasons, right?
Yeah.
It's a different year.
Yeah.
I don't remember it last year even being. I used to cut the grass probably every maybe week and a half last year. Now maybe every 3 weeks, 4 weeks, every month. It's like it's not even important because there's just not the growing cycle there used to be. It's like you got to take a break at night because it gets too cold, as opposed to before you were happy all day growing.
Yeah.
I've noticed that, I don't know about London, right? Because in London, I don't have anything growing like plant-wise, but I can imagine if I talk to anybody, if their season, because it was very, very clammy there for a lot of the summer. Yeah. Some of my friends said, I can't believe it. It's so like hot and muggy here. It never used to be like that.
Yeah.
So you just think to yourself, oh, what am I going to?
Well, I saw just not too long ago, and some of the your gardening zones, like your hardiness zones for gardening, like
Yes,
zone
yes.
3. I think we're 3B or 4B. I can't remember, but the zones, some of the areas where those zones are, those zones are changing.
Yes.
They're shifting up. So more northernly zones are able to grow more stuff than they could before. They could grow stuff that could grow in the zone south of them.
Right.
Kind of like,
and I just hope that the zones that are south don't become arid, or not usable. We're pretty lucky, and we're so small in southwestern Ontario. Everything's still pretty good there, and we're around lakes.
yeah.
But you wouldn't want to be like in Saskatchewan, like it's dry there, and
Right.
it's tough. It's a tough life. It really is.
Yeah. I don't know if I don't know if I could be out somewhere where it's all flat as well. I like the rolling hills. I live amongst rolling hills.
Yes, and not just that. You see a lot of trees and stuff like that. It's true. Because if you go from Fort Mac to Edmonton, you'll be depressed about maybe half an hour after that, because it's just muskeg fields, right? That's what we have in the north, muskeg and certain kind of trees that can take that kind of stuff. And then when you get to Edmonton, all of a sudden it's like pastures, like it's more southern, but it's not like growing wheat in the south. So that's what Alberta has. It has kind of like the pastures in the middle, and then it has wheat and fruits at the bottom, plus excellent cattle too.
Right.
Yeah. And we're very, very lucky, because if you go to the west side of Alberta, which is like the Peace Valley, that's got an aspen forest in it. And that's where they have excellent cattle there and everything. That's a very nice part of Alberta, but it's very hard. There's not much economy there. That's where Kevin O'Leary wants to put his data station, right there, because it's nice and cool, and he has the power from the natural gas to power the data center.
Okay.
So not even Fort Mac. You see what I mean? We're just good for one thing, and that's it.
To be honest with you, I really don't know much about the geography and seasonal differences across across the provinces, or in the same province, like what you're describing there. I don't know much of that. Like I can relate to Ontario mostly.
You talked about one day making a trip. That's how you're going to learn all that stuff. Yeah. Because Shelly and I, that's my wife, we went from London, Ontario with a vehicle all the way to Fort Mac. So we know all the weather zones.
Right. Well, my wife and I have this idea that if we ever, I've shut the music down for you now because we're going to go to break in a minute. But we need to do like a trip, like follow the sun. So like wherever the sun is, that just keep following and go just stay wherever, and like have a little motorhome camper type of thing.
Yeah, you can rent them. It's very hard. I know it's I'm not saying it happens right away, but when people make plans, they work towards them. And all of a sudden you turn around and you know somebody that wants to help you out. They already know how much it's going to cost to drive that thing across, and as long as it's insured by you, and they get a certain amount for it. And sometimes it's cheap. I know one guy who was renting us $500 a week. That's cheap. I felt like saying, why don't you give it away for that?
Right. Yeah, I know. I know that there's all that type of stuff, but like this is something we'd love to have, like of our own type of thing.
You would buy your own?
and just
okay.
like design our own, like have a school bus, like an old bus or something like that, right?
Wow.
And
That's
design our own, so that way everything inside is what we want, designed the way we want, is purposeful for what we want, right?
So you're
And
lucky too. You're at the right age. You put 10 years into that and you retire in your 60s with your pension and everything. That's going to be the cat's ass.
yeah, well, unless I come into a bit of money, that's not going to happen right now. But the thing is, I'm not writing anything off because you never know what can happen.
Right.
Right.
For sure.
So
How did I know
that's why I talk about things like that, is because I've learned over the years, like vision boards and stuff like that, that there all provides focus in you end up seeing little opportunities that come your way that line up with your long-term goals, that boom, things are there, right?
Yes.
So
and when you say them, they stay in your brain. So they're always there. It's bad. It's bad because I had in my head that I'm not going down without a pension. I worked my ass off all my life and I'm not going down without a pension. So I said it to myself so much. I came to Fort Mac and got my pension.
Yep.
Done deal.
Yep.
Done deal. I didn't care what anybody said. I'm getting my own. For my own self, for my own soul, I want a pension. And I did it. And I got one. So it's the way it is. It's just like you said. If you say it to yourself, I had a house in London. I had a wife. I had kids. I didn't have a pension.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it was. And that's what made me come to Fort Mac. Not to get a trade, not to be something special.
Yeah.
No. I had all the trades. I had everything. I was happy, but I didn't have a pension. When I came here and a big company said, yeah, we'll give you a pension for the rest of your life. What was I supposed to say? No.
Right.
What? Serious? My wife even said, how long are you going to be there? She said that.
Yeah.
She said, 5 years? I said, how do I make a pension in 5 years? So guess how many years we've been here? 18.
Wow.
You know why? I came here in 2008, so it's 17 and a bit. And you know why? Because with 18 years in your pension, you're going to have a lot more in the bank than you are if you're only here for 5 years on a pension.
Exactly. So
see, Ron, you're smart. Because if you say that to your wife, she'll pick it up. And my wife even moved here. She said, that's good, man. You're smart. I'll move here and I'll do whatever job you want to keep myself busy.
Exactly.
And she got pension every day. Not every day, but when we get the statement.
Yeah.
Thank God. So it's just whatever's in your head. If you want something enough, you won't stop. Oh, is it time to go to break? Sorry.
It is. It's break time. So
somewhere.
We'll both go in the lobby. We'll when I play the commercial, we'll both automatically pop off. We're automatically muted and off screen. And when we come back from break, when the commercial finishes, we'll both come back on. I can have either I can take you out and bring you back in, or we can just both come on at the same time. No,
both come on is perfect.
Yeah, I don't mind.
You're telling me that now. Oh, sorry, unless you want to go.
No.
I want to go get a coffee. So at this break, I'm going to slip out.
Yes.
And I don't want you think, hey, why did you go?
Perfect. Yeah. No, I understand. Like coffee, quick pee break or whatever. We'll be gone for 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So you got time. Oh, we got Kim in the house here. We're just heading.
Oh, Kim Cooper. Nice to see you. I was waiting.
She's got herself on mute and stuff like that. So
she does.
Anyways, we're gonna go to break, folks. So we will be back in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And so don't go away. It's been a great show here so far with the Frog Father and myself, just having a nice casual chat. And when we get back, we'll have the other music set on for the moving and grooving. We might both be doing the Frog Father shuffle in our chairs this morning.
I'm going to show you how to do it.
Great. Okay, I'm going to have to learn how to do it. So here we go, folks. We're going to break first. So We'll be back in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So please don't go away. We'll be back with more great episode of Rise and Shine. It's Marijuana Time, your morning wake and bake show right here on NOK Network for episode 300. So we'll be back in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Cheers.
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyendinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga. Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Hold it in, feel it in your wrist.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Check us out in Tyendinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyendinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Tune in daily to NOK's diverse podcasting lineup. Ganja News Update, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Tara Simpson and Ron McNabb. Wake Up with the Waniac, Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific with Tombstoner Wayne Cruz. Grow 420, Tuesdays, 4 p.m. Eastern with the Forgetful Stoner Ron McNabb. Psychedelic Reporters, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Hobbies Puppets and Tara Simpson. Peace, News and Views, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Kim Cooper and Sir Steve-O. Open Your Eye, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Kim Cooper and Tara Simpson. Followed by Thursday Night Vibes, 9:15 Eastern with Master and Mama Roach. Cannabis and Crime, Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Christine Terra from Machete Cat Productions. The IWK 710 Daily Set airs nightly, 7 days a week, with international rotating joint hosts, 7 p.m. Eastern. Rise and Shine, it's marijuana time. Wake and Bake with Ron McNabb at 7 a.m. Eastern, 7 days a week. Thanks for tuning in to all the podcasting on NOK Network.
Get back to the show.
And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to
It is Kim
this
Cooper.
morning's episode of Rise and Shine. It's
Hello.
Marijuana Time.
Hello.
How's everybody doing? How you doing, Frog Father? Congrats,
I'm doing
Ron.
good. Getting to see Kim live for sure.
Congrats, Ron. 300
Thank you.
episodes, man. It's fucking rocking.
Oh, you better believe it, man. He's inspired a lot doing it.
Yeah,
It feels
100%.
like it's just been like that, really.
Awesome. Amazing. And I coming at you in my bestest attire. Yes, we have the bestest Sunday attire, my fucking house coat, my bed head. And yeah.
You know what that's based on? Take me as I am or else.
Right, right.
And you did good on the Friday show. I seen you there bragging about all those episodes.
I mean, when I said the stash, I started that thing on my own. It was just me for
Yeah,
the
I can
first month,
imagine.
7 nights a week, right? And it was like, no, this is just too fucking much. I need some help. So yeah, it was great reaching out to everybody, and now it's become an entity all on its own without me, and it's awesome.
Yes, it is.
And you know what? That's the thing. I feel weird taking a step back from doing the sesh right now because I love doing. I've been doing the IWK 710 daily sesh for like 4 years now.
I'm gonna jump off for a second.
And it's just life has happened, and my time is needed at a time where
right.
and
right.
I'm limited to the different nights that I could be on, and it's just something has to give, right?
Yeah.
but
Same thing happened to me a few years back, right? And I mean, when I launched NOK Network and stuff, I was still doing the sesh 1 or 2 days a week. And then NOK happened, and we got up to 18 shows and 20 shows a week. Now we're at 23 shows a week. And it's like I can't. There's just not enough fucking hours in the day, and where you've got to let something fall off the plate. You've got to pick and choose what that's going to be. And it was the same for me. I had to let the sesh go, right? And it's like, okay, well, I have great fucking joint hosts doing this. You guys don't need me anymore. Y'all are good, right?
Exactly.
So I'm going to take a step back from the sesh and let y'all have that because it's just too fucking busy for me, right? And it was the same. I've been away now a couple of years from the sesh.
It's more than that. They don't see you evolve. You have to evolve. You're the creator. The creator has to go through steps. It first of all wears all the suits, then dumps some of the suits, then dumps more of the suits, then makes the company stronger. You have to go find the market. You have to go find things that Ron doesn't have to do. Neither does Christine. Neither does anybody else.
Yeah, I'm taking care of all that in the back end.
Exactly.
Sorry, I just found my answer to whether I should be doing a show every morning or not. And it definitely has to be every morning at 7 a.m. because you know why? I just realized every single day on NOK Network, there's a session at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. There's a morning session and a nightly session at 7.
We celebrate 7-10 twice a day.
Right? Whoa. You didn't know that, Ron? You didn't realize that?
I realized it for me that on like the Fridays.
But it's for everybody.
But I realized it's for the network.
Yeah.
So
it's for everybody.
Because you say it every day. Oh, there's a 7-10 IKP, whatever it is. At
IWK,
IWK, yeah. And you're in the morning, so you knew it.
Absolutely.
So
I think you turned around and said, should I do it every second day or something like that? And I thought, what, do you need help or something? Like, what's the problem? It's like Kim's overloaded. She needs help. She got you.
To see what response is from the people.
Oh, Ron does a lot behind the scenes as well, and picking up shows and stuff. I would have been fucked on more than one occasion if it weren't for Ron, as well as Sir Steve-O. Sir Steve-O being my counterpart in the U.S. Ron and Sir Steve-O, man, I can go away on vacation and, take a week or even 2 or 3 weeks off, and I leave the network to them. And those two do what I do you, the two of them together combined can take care of everything that I usually take care of. And I know the network's in good hands, you know, with
There you
Ron
go,
and
Ron.
with
You
Steve-O.
see, it's Kim's show, but Ron and Sir Steve-O are privileged to give her
Yeah.
a break once in a while.
Absolutely. I mean, I'd be fucking lost without those two. I'm
No
with you,
shit.
Frosty. I'm with you. Frosty just had a really good idea. I think it is fucking dab time.
Right?
I'm gonna.
And
Frosty,
Frost,
that's an
talking about
excellent idea.
Frosty, I sent you the link if you got it, if you want to come up. But yeah, Frosty did every day, 3 times a day.
Yeah, he's a little bit fucking Looney Tunes. 3 times a day? Holy fuck, bye. That's
That's
a
a
lot.
full-time. That's a full-time job. Just in
That's a
and of itself.
lot. Like
Yeah,
he
that's to
reached
keep sane.
5,000 in 4 years or something. That was
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
It is. It's to keep sane. That's the only thing I can think about. When you're hurting, you got to do something, or you'll go mental. So he must have been needing to do 3 shows. I'll tell you, man, because Ron doesn't mind doing his and medicating every
3
morning.
shows a day. That's a lot.
It is. You
Dedication-
have
and the
to be
dedication to
in
keep it
need.
up.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
dedication to keep it up to get to 5,000 episodes too.
Anyways, for 300 episodes, that's a huge milestone. And I went into my storage there that I have my my wares, and I have a bunch of, you know, stuff. People give me stuff, you know, when I see them, and I get lots of gifts. And I like sharing lots of gifts too, because then there's only so many gifts that I can use. Well, I appreciate all of them. I can't use all of them. There's no fucking way. But I always pass on the goodness to other people that can use these wonderful gifts that I get. And I was gifted not too long ago a package, and I believe there's 10 in here, which is a huge package. Silver pebbles from MGM Genetics. We got 10 beauty seeds in there from MGM Genetics. So, Ron, I would like to donate this to you to give away today to one of your awesome viewers out there. And I will throw it in an envelope and send it on out. This is MGM Genetics. We've got 10 seeds in there.
Awesome.
Silver
Awesome.
pebbles.
Silver pebbles. Awesome.
Super
Okay, so
awesome.
that's cool. Thank you very much, Kim. So I'm going to do the giveaway tool here for StreamYard. I'm going to get a hashtag up. What do you think the hashtag should be? I think maybe, can we do numbers on there? The hashtag
Sure, you
300?
can do whatever you want. Do 300s or
Hashtag
episode
300.
300, hashtag 300. Nice and fucking simple for the folks out there. And
Especially the problem, Father, I don't even know where to write that.
Okay, so hashtag 300.
hashtag 300 if you want to win
Okay, now
some
I'm going to share
awesome
the
seeds here.
screen here.
Silver
give me a
Pebbles
moment.
Genetics, 10 of them in there. So this is a nice size package of seeds with
Hey,
10.
Frosty.
Awesome, Kim.
I'll let you guys talk there while I get my screen shared.
Whoa!
Frosty in the house.
Yes. He just popped in.
How are you, hon?
Good, just getting up for work.
Right on.
Nice seeing you live. Frosty,
What's up?
I said nice seeing you live.
I still go live in the group every now and again.
Well, hold on.
But if people, where I'm not regular, people aren't, you're not going to see if I'm live for 5 minutes right away until it's like 4 hours later because of Facebook.
Okay. At least StreamYard's not blocking you.
And it's not a set schedule, so.
Yeah. It's just whenever I catch you every once in a while. It's like, oh, look, he's live. I'll grab it. Well, I can.
Well, on the mobile show, we had you giving away, what was it again? The Cheech and Chong thing? Ron?
Frosty was doing the Cheech and Chong.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
Frosty's got a
saying.
Cheech and Chong bong or something.
There was something, yeah, yesterday you guys were trying to get, and you were showing it live on the Rise and Shine.
That was that's Frosty's thing, like right there behind Frosty on the wall.
Right.
It wasn't from
something
me.
like that.
Yeah, it was the Cheech and Chong rocking car there.
Oh, the car. Yeah.
The raffle. Kevin
And you know the guy who won it too.
Kevin Moravitz won.
There, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, I'm just doing a comment here to or not a comment, but a banner for doing the giveaway. It's to win a pack of.
Now, Frosty, you were saying you did a lot of episodes, like 5,000. That's like 3 a day?
Yeah.
3 a day?
3 a day. I started February 11th, 2018.
Wow.
And I finished just before Halloween. I didn't make it to Halloween. I was like, I'm not doing Halloween.
What was the strain again, Kim, for those seeds?
Silver Pebbles.
Silver Pebbles.
So you would just have one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and then one at night?
Yeah, it quickly became a lifestyle. It was 9 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon, and 11 at night. Trying to reach every time demographic of person who wanted to watch. The 9 a.m. person couldn't watch because they had to work.
Yes, exactly.
The 9 a.m. person couldn't watch at 4 because they had to work. But at 11, they were ready to go to bed and get high, so they were able to watch.
Yes.
That's so cool. I didn't know you started in 2018. I didn't know it was that long ago.
Yeah,
And you were not a medical patient, right?
On my hard drive, I could go back and watch just about every episode.
Wow.
So
were you a medical patient, Frosty?
Just come down at 9 o'clock and then blast out a 9 o'clock episode from 3 years ago and just leave for an hour. But I'm like, why? I'm not really into the rewatch game now. Just so that I'm like playing an episode. You know, I might play a Halloween episode or something when Halloween's around or some shit.
Yeah.
But it totally became a lifestyle. It was very consuming, but where at the time I was increasingly getting more unhealthy by the day, doing stuff out around, and I was just on welfare, doing not much, and I didn't want to sit around and be someone who just fucking sits around and plays games. I wasn't a gamer. I wasn't, and then so like it came about that this was like the new. Well, there wasn't very many live streams around at the time.
No,
not for
your new function in life.
And it wasn't even legal.
I was still doing radio.
It was boring after it became legal, if you want my opinion.
Yes, I agree. And I was still doing the radio, right? I mean, we were streaming on socials, but it was just radio. There was no video.
Anybody who broke that video barrier early on, they're the winners, man. They're the legacy. Yeah. Serious.
I started the session 2020 and Frosty was already doing it for 2 years by then, right? Or a year and a half to 2 years by then, by the time I started. But I mean, it was COVID that brought me in. I mean, being in radio, I fought the video thing because you were doing it for a couple of years already. Video was out and we hummed and hawed about it at the network that I was with then. And we considered it a couple times and I fought against it. I was like, no, I don't want a fucking camera. No. Because back then I was doing the shows. I'd be sitting at my desk and interviewing like fucking some big wig in fucking cannabis or something. And I'm sitting there with, my hair is a mess. My pajamas are on. I've got my fucking feet up on the desk. The house is a mess. Who gives a shit? It doesn't matter because there's no camera. Yeah. It didn't fucking matter. Somebody could say something that I disagreed with and I could make a face, right? Like, oh, fuck, bite me, right? Or whatever. You didn't see it and you didn't hear it in my voice. My voice would be professional and it was okay, right? I could get away with all that shit, right?
I did radio for years. I did
I didn't want the camera.
I'm laughing.
I did a show at Radio Western in London for about 6 months.
Yeah, you came from radio too, right? Yeah.
Where was it? University of Mon, Newfoundland. I did a radio show there for 3 years. Got nominated with the local arts.
Yeah. But it's so different, right? Because you don't have the camera in your face. You can make faces. You can be talking about a story that you're supposed to be professional about. And the whole time you're sitting there talking, you're going, yeah, fuck it, bite me, whack me up. Like, all this fucking shit because you disagree with it. But you could get away with that because there was no camera, right?
Now, in London, did you learn broadcasting at Western?
Well, I mean, I learned that myself, just doing stuff. I did, like, I was one of the first people there. I started a website called Frosty's Corner. It never really caught on because back in 2004, I had to pay fucking arm and leg to someone to just design a fucking 2-hour website. So
wow,
like, so you
2004, Kim. Think about it.
I know.
A WordPress page or some fucking thing. But I was interviewing people in the town, in the bars and bands and fucking. I was just doing it and like,
yeah,
it's for fun.
Awesome.
And these things like, so like you fast forward. And the vibe was different. I'm like, man, I want to do a TV show, but I got no one to help me. I'm like, and then the ability to go live on my phone unlocked that sort of thing. But then I quickly realized, well, look, I'm sitting on a chair and I've got my thermostat behind me and a fucking plate on my wall that's from like 1973 that is only fucking special to me. And people are looking at my chipped paint on the wall. And my fridge with my magnets on the side or my grow tent behind me. I don't want any of that. I want it to look like a set. I want it to look like I've got a set. Mr. Dress Up comes in. He stands in his fucking thing. He does his show. You don't see anything. You don't see. I want to be able to put my advertisements up on my wall and get some people to help me and pay me for a couple of things while I'm doing my fucking show. And not, you know what I mean? And the dream of doing the thing. So it quickly became, piece of tape here, I'm off set, I'm off screen, you're off screen. Piece of tape here, you're off screen, you're off screen. Someone comes by, they don't want to be on screen. Sit in the chair, let's get high, it's clouds. You're off screen.
Yeah.
You want to be on screen? Well, then it became two people. We hung out, you were on the set. But it was just my room, it was just a wall, it was just one camera, but that was the set. The rest of the house, like you said, in my underwear. You know how many times I did the show like this with just my fucking shorts on?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same with my desk and my backdrop and that. It's a little corner in my house, but that's my set for all my shows. And I change my backdrop with the show.
Right, that gave
I've
me the
seen her set before.
Doing the show.
Yeah, Ron has done a show on my set.
Yeah, I did the sesh. I did the Friday night sesh.
The mobile stuff then became more fun because then my phone had data started becoming bigger and unlimited and whatever. I could do stash and dash. I don't know if you guys ever watched that when I was doing it, but I did stash and dashes local in the community. So I would like go out, I would stash something, and then we'd wait for for people to show up, and they would show up and find the thing live on the camera. And like that was pretty cool. And it just, I don't know, over the first year or so was fun, but then came the imposters. Then came the, oh, fuck you, Frosty, I'm starting my own group. And then pop, all these groups, and then the divisions, and then the different.
I know, it got crazy, right?
Different preference of sex, like male and female. I don't want to watch this. And all of a sudden there's female groups, and then there's all these different types of groups with different names in the branch off. And then 2 years was just like, holy fuck, look at this influx of like hundreds and hundreds of groups that are getting sponsors, that are giving stuff away, that are better than this next person, that are blah, 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 blah.
The giveaways. That's what really launched it all, was people giving the shit away, right? I mean, I've had IWK. I launched IWK in 2014, right? And before that, it was Normal for the North. And I had that for 4 years. That was launched in 2010. And Normal for the North, I had to shut that down when the division started in 2014. And I had a group of girls that were mad at me because I was using the tag normal, NORML. And they got into trouble for using it. And I was allowed to use it. So they turned me into Normal. And I got a cease and desist. So I had to close the group.
Right.
Right. So it was just fucking, catty, right? No, I can't do it, so you're not allowed. And yeah, so they got me shut down, and so I transitioned everybody from normal for the north into IWK, and that was in 2014. Right? It was like that's when all this bullshit started.
The end of it, when all the bullshit started, was when everybody started like normalizing the legal framework, and when we lost fucking like people like doing fucking people doing this, turn their shit into let's supply shit and fucking taxes for the government and let's promote the system that way.
That's right.
That's when the whole fucking thing fell apart.
That's right.
The weed
That's
festival
right.
now, because it's not about hanging out and smoking weed. It's about look at my new terpene profile. It's 3.4%, and look at my new every strain of fucking weed that never existed before. Where's all the cool weeds? Can I go to the fucking the legal store and buy some skunk #1, please, or some Northern Lights or something like that? Without you know what I mean? Like
I know. The transition all started. The slow roll started like 2014 to 2018. Right, was sort of the slow roll of molding everybody. Let's get everybody ready for this legalization position, and we're going to boost it all and all of that. And then the rollout happened 2018. And it was like fucking all of these people.
All of a sudden,
they take one key player.
Smoke weed. We're like, I smoke weed.
Yeah, they take like one fucking key player from every major industry. So Ontario, fucking East Coast, BC, all of this. They take one key player from every fucking jurisdiction and they roll them into the legal market. And then that one key player can now influence everybody that they're connected to fucking hone them all in and bring them all over into the legal system. And eventually they're just taking over legacy.
The legal, like, into other than selling the weed, because people knew what my fucking mouth was like. That's why I never really had an opportunity like that, other than just work at the bong shop, work at the bong shop.
Yeah, but they did that in Ontario with like Abbey Road.
I go, I don't know. I've spent more than $50 here in 5 years.
I've never made a purchase in legal yet. Touch fucking wood. I've been into shops just to look around, but I have never made a fucking purchase in the legal shop yet.
You tell me you wouldn't buy weed from Don and Carol Bruyere?
No, I wouldn't. Not from the shop. No, I wouldn't. And I bought Don's and Carol's weed in the past at Karma Cup. And I mean, I purchased from them on a regular basis. As soon as they went legal, nope, I'm sorry, I will not support it.
Wow, that's good. I was going to ask you. You did. You're holding your... Good for you.
No, I will not support it.
Kim's a woman of her word if you don't know her yet.
No, you're 100% right, because they're good people and they've helped a lot of people. But they
love Don and Carol, love Jody.
Find a $10 joint in the store.
Love,
I might need a joint.
Love Jody. I purchased from Cannabis Culture in BC, right? When it's and I purchased from Cannabis Culture in BC when it was the underground shop upstairs above the fucking store in the vapor fucking lounge. I've got photos online of me using when they got the vending machine in at Cannabis Culture on Hastings Street. And I was using the fucking vending machine. I mean, that was 2016 or 2017 or something, right? Way before fucking legalization. And I purchased from Cannabis Culture. Yes, I purchased from Don and Carol back in those days. 100%. Since Jody and Don and Carol and all the rest of them have gone to the legal, no, I'm sorry, I haven't fucking spent a dime in any of their shops.
And it's very, very hard to believe, but some of them have to do it. These two have to do it for some reason.
Do what you got to do, and I got to do what I got to do, which is not support that.
Yes, because what's going to happen is the government can clamp them down, and you'll have nothing because you didn't clamp down. Exactly. Don't support something that's going to be taken out on you.
Integrity and morals mean something. I am, and like Ron said, I am a person of my word. If I give my word on something, to me, that's all you have.
That's it.
You don't have anything else. As somebody out there owns everything that you think you fucking own. The only thing you own is your word, and that's your integrity and your morals, and nobody is going to take that from me.
If they
There's only
do,
one weed
you
fight
lose.
in my mind, and it's always been still the same weed fight. It's the government. It's not really anything other than that. I'm fighting the government because everything you buy in a legal framework, taxes go to the government that they use to bust people who they say, well, free weed. Weed's free now. Well, they use this to bust people. And people who don't buy into the system, well, guess what? If you're growing your own, you're buying the fucking power that's trying to grow that unless you're growing outside weed, which then you're still paying taxes to the government to own your fucking land that you already own because you're paying taxes to them every year anyways from the land that you already own. So no matter how you produce your weed, you're still fucking giving a cut to the government somehow unless you're living in the woods and fucking evading everybody like a squatter.
Yeah.
So it's all to do with fucking taxes and the government. Like, if you had
They
to go
tax
as
me
a
enough to
fucking
not getting
medicinal
more.
user and buy weed from the fucking government stores, even though it might be good now, it might be one guy that doesn't irradiate, might be blah blah blah. You're still paying 15% to the fucking government so that they can reap the taxes, and the shops are still only getting fucking 8%. So like fucking 85% of the tax fucking that's collected is remitted to the government. Like, it's not anything other than fucking the taxes and the government busting people for this weed that's supposed to be legal now. Fuck everything else and people in the system and my friends that are here and there and whatever else. This has been my fight since fucking 2000 is the government. It started with hip hop and it started with everything outside of weed with the government. When I started smoking weed, I realized, guess what? Now it's weed too.
Yeah. Yeah.
cigarettes
And my whole thing
sugar
too is the change in the dynamics, the change in the structure of levels of cannabis, of quality scales. Okay. So what used to be regular good weed, right? Oh, it's really good weed. You know, it's fucking whatever it is. It's $100 an ounce. It's really good weed. Okay. Yeah. It's great weed. It's great weed. It's not irradiated. It's organic. It's great weed. Okay. Now that is now because it's regular weed. It's not fucking irradiated. It's organic. Well, now that is no longer regular weed. Now that becomes top shelf because it's one of the few that isn't fucking irradiated. So that $100 an ounce is now elevated to $250 a fucking ounce just because they didn't fucking put any chemicals in it. You know, they've changed the scale. So, I mean, what used to be normal, average, good weed is now top shelf weed. Oh, I'm fucking sorry, but I'm not paying a premium because you chose not to fucking poison me.
And think about it, your $100 ounce that's full of crap and shit, you better enjoy it. Because don't go to the black market where you can pay $50 and get shit that has nothing in it and is awesome.
It's still just the government having an inside fucking scoop. It's still just the government.
Yeah, exactly.
And
exactly.
So
100%.
if I was a legal company, I'm like, I'm going to do legal weed. I know people are not going to like me. I found a way to not irradiate my weed, and only I know I grow it the way that everybody likes, but the people hate me because I'm now in the system. But I'm going to sell my ounces for $45 because I do it and I've got it down and I can make my ounces $45. It's going to be awesome. Fucking slide right in there. Okay, here comes the last day before I'm allowed to sell my weed. We're having a conversation at the table with the government. The government goes, $45? No. Sorry. Your minimal can be $98.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you mean? It doesn't cost me. That's twice the amount it cost me to grow it. My customers are going to get a $55 bag when it comes to $49.99 in tax or whatever it is. And fucking,
well, they won't allow that.
Yeah,
there's
$50 ounces.
minimums.
Like,
Crazy.
No.
Yep.
The minimal you can sell your ounces for is in Newfoundland is $98. Sorry.
Yeah.
And you're going to collect the tax on the $98 and give us that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but it's only costing me $38 to grow the ounce. I'm putting it at
Doesn't matter.
$49. So
They're not making enough money, Frosty.
You're
They're
putting
tax
it up
level.
to $98, so you're going to make another $45 plus tax on air?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
I came across an article the other day.
That's the real problem in the whole system. They do it in every province. Then they slap down the packaging regulations, and they slap down fucking the tax brackets, and they say, this is what you do, like it or not.
Yeah. And no, you
That's the
don't,
problem.
not Mikey, not if you have proper soil.
Frog mentioned, whoever Frog mentioned, they would have people like them going, no, our ounces need to be $25. If we're doing this, our ounces need to be 25 or $30. The government says, no, that's not going to work.
You have living soil, you don't need nutrients. The nutrients are in the soil. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Like it's nothing is blanket statements are rarely accurate, if ever. But on the whole, that whole conversation is accurate. I mean, on average for the companies, of course, there are anomalies in everything, you know, but
And
on the
you
whole,
get
that's
cheaper
accurate.
weed in Ontario than you can get in Newfoundland. The regulations are different.
Yeah. Well, regulations are different in every single province, which makes it fucking ridiculous. You know, like we do have legalization nationally, which is different than the United States. But for those people that are in the US, their patchwork that they've got, they go from legality to illegality by crossing a line in the fucking sand, driving in your car, right? So, I mean, that makes it very difficult. But we do have it nationally legalized. But regs and availability and, you know, distribution and everything else is different province to province. So that makes it a patchwork for us too.
The flush, Mikey, is a delicate topic for some people because if you don't use a whole overload of extra metals, which they always say call it metals because it's nutrients and irons and fucking stuff that we eat as people anyways. But if you don't push the limit on the nutrients, normally if it's organic, you don't even need a flush.
You don't need a flush. I use when I use organic, when I use living soil, I don't flush.
Yeah, you don't even need a flush. Like you're not out there in the garden flushing your tomatoes before you pick them and eat them.
That's right.
So you're not out in your garden flushing your fucking
right.
donkey dick that you grew.
It's the same as washing plants. This new thing about washing plants now. This is huge, especially I find in the United States. This is fucking huge. They wash their plants. They take their plant out of the fucking soil and they turn it upside down and they got a 5-gallon fucking butt and they give it a bath. They wash it and then they hang it, right? I'm like, what are you doing?
They're making it safe, I guess.
Well, I've seen the videos and all that.
All right, if it's just water or just the proper.
It's huge in the States. We do that all the time now.
Wash, but I mean,
I think it's funny. I don't know. I'm old school. I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen the videos of people doing it.
Trying to save their weed, and it's like, don't burn it.
I've seen the videos too, and I've seen the color of the water that comes off, and the water is dirty and whatever, right? And it's like, and everybody's like, "Oh, you want to smoke that?" It's like when I go out to the garden, you know, to pick the vegetables, I'm fucking yanking tomatoes off and sticking them in my mouth. I'm not washing it first. When I'm out there foraging, you know, for berries and looking for the blueberries, I'm at that blueberry plant in the middle of the bush that every animal is pissed on, and I'm fucking pulling it off that plant and I'm sticking it in my mouth.
Oh, they pissed on it for sure.
Me too.
I got to rock and roll. It's been fun on the 300.
For sure, Frosty. Nice seeing you.
Good morning, you guys. You're up awful early. All three of you guys are up awful early. It's already 10 o'clock here.
Have a good one, hon.
Take care.
So, I guess this would be a good time just to remind everyone, if you want to win a pack of seeds today, 10 Silver Pebbles seeds this morning on the show, donated by Kim Cooper here. Enter hashtag 300 in the comments. We do have only one.
I got comments here. I know how to do that on this computer.
Right now.
I'm gonna get them.
There you go. There you go.
So right there.
Okay, so the next thing, Kim, I need to ask you a question. One little question. How did you come up with the stoner games? No, seriously, this is not your broadcasting. I knew it. I said to myself, how does she come up with something like that is so entertaining?
2020 was all about 710 for me. I'm an avid dabber. Everybody knows I started dabbing as soon as dabs came out. I tried them and I was like, I was fucking hooked on that shit instantly. I was like, yeah, I'm all about the dabs. So I love dabbing, and 2020, of course, I launched the IWK 710 Deli Sesh, was 2 weeks to flatten the curve. And I thought, okay, because I'm a dabber, I'm going to make it at 7 so that we can include 710 because everybody does 420 everything. So I didn't want to do 420. I wanted to do 710. So I did the IWK 710 Deli Sesh. That way we can incorporate 420 West Coast toke in there at the same time because of the time zone I live in. But okay, that works. So I had that going in March. And then it was 2 weeks to flatten the curve. And of course, the sesh continued and was continuing. And then they came out with redonkulous things through 2020. And they told us all that we could only have 10 people in our house over the summer holidays. It was coming up to summer. It was the nice weather. And I used to have barbecues and gatherings on a regular basis. And I was only allowed to have 10 people in my house at once. And we weren't allowed to throw a party or anything. And I looked at Steve and I said, okay, well, that's the regular size house. We were living in company housing at that time. So we were in a regular house. And I said, so that's this regular house. We still had our farm, which is 150 acres. If there's 10 people allowed in a regular house, how many people could we put on the farm?
Ah, good thinking.
And okay, well, that's 150 acres. So I could have 100 people there, and I still wouldn't be even close to breaking the rules for how many people per square footage. So we threw a party at the farm as a COVID protest.
Wow.
And I said, well,
awesome.
I'm going to make it, let's make it fun. We're going to play stupid fucking games and win stupid fucking prizes. And we're going to get stoned and spend the day on the farm.
Yep.
And I came up with these stupid picnic games. And I thought, okay, how can we make it stoner related? Oh, I know. You got to race up and do a dab and then you got to race back. And so we had wheelbarrow race, three-legged race, and all like picnic games. And the 710 Stoner Games was born.
See, like I told you, Ron, it's got to do with feeding the soul and the spirit. When you go over to Kim's, you even say to yourself, I look forward to that all year.
It feeds
you inside. It feeds you inside.
Right.
You're happy to go. You feel like a little kid again or whatever. You know all that stuff. You've described it to us. I think about it. It's coming up. It's coming up. Oh, I'm going to be going. Is it going to rain? Is it going to rain?
Right. Doing the weather.
I heard it for weeks, Kim.
I'm looking at my weather. I looked at my weather, but I didn't focus on that. I focused on Englehart's weather. Put that up on the screen.
Yes. Yes. And is the camera crew going to be ready to do the mobile studio?
Right?
No, he did good.
But Kim didn't stop there. She did the Stoner Games Cannabis Cup.
Yeah, well, I incorporated the cup. It evolved. Yeah, it evolved from a one-day picnic and a barbecue, and it was just for the day. And then it became the following year. It was a camping event. And then by year 4, we incorporated the cup into it. And now it's still going. It keeps growing.
Yeah. Well, the aspect of the cup, it's just a totally different idea. When you got people that are growing saying, I got to get into this, it's become more, again, to feed your soul, saying, my product's going to be represented out there. Ron even said that. I knew which one was mine. And I'm glad I just about got 3rd place. You see what I mean? It feeds you. It makes you feel like you're part of something.
Yeah.
But not only that.
You don't have to be an athlete. You just have to be a good grower.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But not
so
only
you
that,
brought like 2 different competitions. You know what I mean? All within that same umbrella. Mm-hmm. Very nice. Very nice. Good for you.
Not only that, it helps keep the grassroots of at least a footing in the grassroots there.
Yes. And I really hope that you have a backup, Kim, because if something ever happens to you, it's going to be crushing to lose all that.
I'm not going anywhere.
I hope not. Because it's a I did not know about you at all in the early days before I left in 2008, because maybe you weren't around. But when
I
I
was around.
started, yeah, when I got here in 2008, all I was connected to was BCs. Neil and good old Marijuana Man. That guy, just
Greg
that
Williams.
alone was social enough for me to say I'm normal. He can smoke that much. I do too. And I don't feel pain. I'm normal.
Yeah.
Yay! I don't
Yeah.
have a head problem because he talks. And
I
he
think I
talks and he
came
has
across
guests
Neil.
and he has all this shit. And you go, how come he can do it? How come
Okay.
there's nobody else like this?
Get your hashtags in. Hashtag 300 if you want to win these seeds. I'm going to be going in a couple minutes. I got to go and put water in this, and then I'm coming back.
I'm
But
trying my
hashtag
best.
300. Get your hashtags in. We're going to do this draw before I split. And get your hashtags in. I'll be right back.
What
I'm
about
still
the
here,
What
but
about the states, Kim? Can you send to the states or no?
yes. Well,
Yes.
no. If
No?
they pay shipping.
Okay. Because Roster Rhino was asking hashtag
If you
300
pay
if you send to
shipping,
the
then
US.
I will send it to the USA. But you
Okay.
got to pay the shipping.
Okay.
Because in Canada, I can put it in a regular envelope, cost me like $1 to send it. But in the States, it's going to cost me $20 or $30 to get this over there. So I will find out how much the shipping is, and somebody can send me an e-transfer the shipping. And yes, I will send to the States.
Yeah, and Ross is confirming I'll pay if I win.
All right. Perfect.
There you go, folks. Enter hashtag 300 for your chance to win a 10-pack of Silver Pebbles seeds this morning on the show. And they have been donated by Kim Cooper herself. So get your hashtag in there, folks, for your chance. So actually going back to, I'll say it now, and that way, if I can remember, I can also bring it back up if I want to when Kim joins back in. But
I'm here.
Going back to saying, oh, you're
I'm
right
here
there. Going back to you being on radio before, and you were talking about all that. I was laughing. The reason why I was laughing because like the transition from Kim going to radio to video is because I was there for that.
Yeah.
I was in the in studio chats on video with the network management and all that and other podcasters.
I was pushing for it.
Right. But so I also started out with radio.
Yeah.
And
You started out at the same network.
I had no issue going over to video. It's like, okay, great.
I fought against it when video was first coming out, and we first discussed it back in like 2017, 2018, 2019. And I was like, nope, don't want it. And then when I did the sash, it was like, oh, well, this is all right. I got rid of my fear, right? The sash got rid of my fear of the video. It's like, yeah, I can do this. Oh, what am I so scared of? Yeah, I can do this. And then I started having fun with it. And so then it was the opposite. I went back into the radio station and I'm like, oh, we should be doing video. Oh, we should be doing video. And I fucking talked them into it, right? It's like, oh, let's get video. So I moved, I successfully moved the radio station from radio to video over the course of 7 or 8 months. And I got all of the shows got transferred over to video. And that was all because of the sash.
Yep. Like in 98, when I went to Fanshawe and I was going for refrigeration. But anyways, of course, at Fanshawe College, they have the broadcasting program. I would go in there and talk to them. And they were just thinking about videos at the time because they wanted to have students. But instead of them just sitting there not looking like they're interested, they'd have them on video. They'd see themselves and they'd start acting like they're all cool so they can have their video put out on the monitors within the halls. Like they were such smart people in the broadcasting. They said, we're going to make people feel good about themselves. We'll have these little videos. We'll put them out on the monitors. People were watching themselves being interviewed for their programs. Yes, Guy, what's your program like in refrigeration technology? It's boring. I like being with the nurses. They have more fun. So that's the kind of thing that I thought, even in those days, they seen the power of video.
Yeah.
Like to
It
influence.
terrified me. I got tongue tied and shit. And like, I'm very emotional. People don't realize, I don't think, but I'm a highly emotional person. And it takes a lot for me to keep them under control. And, it's only been the last, 15 years that I've been successful with keeping that under control.
It's not easy, is it? Well,
prior to that, I was not successful.
Yes.
Let's just say that.
Yes.
But I mean, I'll hear somebody's story, and it touches me in a way I start to cry. So I'll just be having a normal conversation with you, and tears will be just flowing. Right?
You have a lot of trauma built inside, dear.
Yeah, so tears are just, and I'm just having a normal, and I'm smiling, and we're having a normal conversation, but just my face is absolutely soaking wet.
Yeah.
Right?
Ron
And
goes
that's
off on
why
rants
video
because of the
scares
same
me.
thing.
It's like, oh no, people can't see that, because I would be having a conversation with somebody on the radio, doing the radio, and that it's like you're gonna see the emotion in my face. Oh no, we can't have that.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah,
Well, see, I think
I didn't want
when
nothing
you
to do with it.
speak and everything, everything has to be based on for video, right? But the difference, there was so much more interest in the broadcast program because people saw themselves live on the monitors.
Yeah.
Like it's stupid. Oh, here's the wrestling team. Look at this big muscular little guy. The girls, oh, look at them all. Like it's stupid. And they're young in high school, and you see it, you go, wow. That's why I got involved with videos as soon as I could to understand software and anything I could to make them, because you would make them for your kids, make videos that they did little things, little events, right? They'd watch it and they'd go, oh, look at me. Yeah. You knew the power of videos. That was with the Super 8, I think it was.
Yeah, I remember making those in high school, Super 8 videos.
Yeah.
I took photography in high school.
Exactly.
That was back in the 70s, Super 8 videos and stuff.
Super 8 and stuff. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's what you would have, right? That's what you would be able to film with. And you saw the little screen or whatever the hell it was. It was very interesting. As opposed to nowadays, it takes creativity. You have to have the will to want to make some good content.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it, Aaron? I mean, your wife, Aaron was just saying that his wife is the same as me. It's difficult, for a lot of decades, it was difficult for me to just have a normal conversation with somebody, because literally wearing it on your face. Everything. They would say something and it would just touch me, and it would be they'd be like, why are you crying? It's like one word that you said for whatever reason would resonate so deeply. And I would just be like, I'm talking, and I used to blame it on allergies. Like, oh, fucking allergies, right?
You gotta have an excuse.
Allergies, right? Must be high pollen today, or whatever. Sure. There goes my eyes. Oh, there goes my nose is running. It's gonna make my eyes run, and all this stuff, right? And it was emotions, But we make excuses for that, right? Sure, it's like it's not supposed to be shown, We're supposed to bury that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, it's crazy for certain people. Not everybody's like that, but for the ones that are, it's very hard to get it out.
Hard.
It is because they're opening themselves up, and they're scared that it's going to hurt. So when you're in a safe spot, and you're just enjoying a nice puff, you can say anything if you're comfortable with somebody, and it releases so much of the fucking built-up bullshit.
Yeah. And you know what? I think NOK Network actually projects a safe spot that people feel that they can come here and be open with their emotions, whether on screen or in the chat, in that, right?
Oh, so for sure.
I think they're like I think, especially in the line of work you do, Kim, is in like compassionate healing and that, and helping people sort through their shit, right? With just being or whatever, right? I think it's having that realness that, hey, you're just a normal person too, just like that other person that you're trying to help. And when they see that commonality, it's like why do we hide our emotions? Like
I just said it, Ron. It hurts too much to open them up. The difference is Kim and I have a fighting chance, because if we can give anybody fecal and they really feel good, it empowers the shit out of it. It kind of covers up all the problems, because this guy's walking now, or he doesn't have the shits. He doesn't have ileitis colitis killing him.
And we were talking about that earlier, about pain.
Because it's impossible. If you give somebody a pill and they're better off for it, you'll never have a guilt conscience. You'll laugh. You'll go on any screen and say, I did good.
It changes your mindset. It changes your mindset on things.
And Kim has the power because she talks about it. When you talked about, oh, I do CO2 extraction, I went, that bitch is awesome.
Yeah.
She's got power.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got
and that's just it. It's about sharing the education and letting people out there know, you know what?
Yes.
You're not alone.
Yes.
So many of us are going through the same shit. And a lot of times it's shit that we're not supposed to talk about. We're not supposed to talk about because God forbid other people know that they're going through the same thing that you are. Look at that. You're not an anomaly. You're not a weirdo. You're not fucking all alone. We're all going through the same goddamn shit, but just nobody knows that anybody else is going through it. So we all feel alone. Well, that's creating the snowball that's going downhill. And, you know, I want to be the tree in the middle of that fucking mountain that's going to bust the snowball open.
And plus, if you don't have the empathy to fucking understand what other people are going through, get out of the system.
Yeah.
Because we need people that don't have those problems to still understand them.
Yeah.
And when you understand them, you see the strengths. I saw the strengths in what Ron says. I got out from a rock, and look, this is where I am now to show you I can do it. Kim does the same thing. Those are inspirational.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's the best thing you can ever ask for. If you're an inspiration, I don't have to have had all those things. But I've got glaucoma, I've got a busted heel, and I fought a company that I was going to stay on cannabis, and I'm not going to take your shit opioids. And that's what my strength is.
Yeah. I'm going to duck out for 2 minutes and then I'm going to come back. When I come back, we got to do the draw. So put up a countdown or fucking bug them all. Everybody get your hashtags in. Tag your friends in. Get some people in the house to win this awesome pack of seeds, 10 pack of seeds from Silver Pebbles from MGM Genetics. And we'll give them away in a couple minutes. And I will be back in a few minutes and I'll leave you to it, Ron. And I'll see you in a couple minutes, Frogfather.
You got it.
All right. We're gonna get a timer ready here. We'll put I'll do it as a. Oh, hold on. How do you do this? I've never done this one before. There we go. Okay, so 1 minute timer. So when I activate the timer, let me just see how that works. There we go. Okay. When Kim comes back, we'll activate the 1 minute timer, and then we'll be doing the draw.
Ready for the draw.
Let's get things set up in the background here. So it's been a great show this morning. We have some entries in the draw, so somebody is going to win, be a lucky winner. We got Mike Driscoll. Hey, buddy. You got your chance to win a chance in there to win a pack of 10 Silver Pebbles seeds. So appreciate y'all tuning in. I forgot to put the music on earlier, but you know what? I figured when we had everyone all in the with 4 of us up on screen, I figured the music might just be a distraction at that point.
You don't get that kind of show too often, eh?
Great. Hey?
You don't get that kind of show too often. 4 of us up there.
No, I know. Wow. But you know what? That's what I do. I just roll with whatever happens with the show, right? Let things happen.
Think about the people, what they're thinking. They look at him. He's got everybody up there. It's different. You know it's different.
See,
you started this on the 200th show. Remember? Right? You had me and Aaron up.
Right, exactly. I was saying earlier, there's people that listen and they're not necessarily engaged in the chat very often because of what they're doing or whatever while they're listening. And Mike Driscoll here says, I'm here in the background listening in all morning. You guys are awesome.
That's right. Because
Mike,
that's
you're awesome too.
Yeah. If you're a viewer, if you're on and you're listening to us, you're a viewer, man.
And here, let me find my note. Let me find my note right here. Redo RNS opening.
Oh yeah, right.
To include full video of Mike Driscoll. So right now, the current opening for 300 episodes has been with Mike doing his bong hit with me showing it up on the screen during the show. So it's a clip of me and him in the video. I'm going to redo it where it's Mike got himself full in the video and I'm out of it because I want this show to be about my viewers. It's always been about my viewers. And the more I can get myself out of that opening video, then the better it is because I'm on screen during the whole show, right? So while everyone's waiting to join in, and while I have the welcoming video running, it'd be great to have all viewers up there, right? So I'm gonna do a full video of Mike on that.
Yep.
My wife said,
you did a good job, or Aaron did a good job on Aaron's. That is awesome. I looked at it and went, how come that wasn't up a long time ago?
Aaron, you want to come up now? Aaron, you want to come up now? I can send you the link.
Because I don't know if you did that or he did that, but it's perfect. He seems to have the capacity, if he did it on his own, to make that little welcome video.
Oh, which Mike?
No, Aaron. Before, Aaron was not on our introductory video.
Yes.
So Aaron sent you something, or you had something of his that he must have made, and it's awesome because you put it in the intro.
Yes, that's what I. Yes, now I know what you're talking about. Sorry, I was busy looking at some stuff here, so I wasn't fully engaged there. But
sorry,
I know what you mean now with what Aaron sent me for his clip. Awesome.
I'm thinking that if Aaron did it with his phone, so could Mike do the same thing that Aaron did.
No. I have one with Mike. I have his full thing. I showed Mike's.
On your phone.
I did a replay on the phone during a show, and I took a clip from the show, which has me in the background holding my phone, running Mike in my phone.
Right.
But I have the full video of Mike, where just Mike at home did his bong hit of what I was showing.
So now you got to do some fix-ups.
I just got to do some video editing to insert the full video. And then rejig things to make things work. And Kim knows, right? Different sound points.
No, but again, Kim, that's a new one. Because watching all your stuff, we go through your commercial. But what he does is he makes commercials with the viewers at the beginning of a show. And that's pretty cool. It gives, you see Kenny G, you know what he looks like, you know what I look like.
We're doing the same thing. It's just where your material is coming from.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Now Kim knows how to do it much quicker than me because she's been doing it much longer and she's done it more often because of all the shows, right?
You do great. You do great. You do great.
No, I know, but for time wise, for me to just insert one little video like that, it takes me a lot longer to get the job complete to where I want.
Speed comes with practice, right?
No, I know that. Yeah.
I would love to be in his shoes, Kim. One of these days, if you can help me understand how Ron got to his place working StreamYard, I want to learn it. because it's
The
neat what he
easiest
does.
way to learn StreamYard is to just get in there and fucking do it. I have what I call tutorials. I do videos showing you, here's the basics. Here's how you do this. And there's another video. Here's how you do this. So I'll show you individual tasks that'll get you online. And then when do like an informal show like the sesh for NOK Network, anybody that's coming on the network, I always tell people you really want to start on the sesh. You know, do the sesh for a couple of months because that'll get you your feet wet in StreamYard, because you can go on there. It's an informal show where it doesn't matter if things fuck up. And so you can just go in and push buttons. It's like, what's this do? I mean, we've had joint hosts, you know, end a show in the middle of a sentence.
Wow.
Because they're learning. And then we restart them. It's like, oh, here's part 2 of tonight's show because it got ended. It's okay though. And tomorrow it won't get ended, right? But that's how you learn. You got to get in there and fucking just play and start pushing buttons.
When I get back from London, I think I'm going to really push it to learn.
Yeah. You just got to get in there. And the sesh is great for that.
I see what he does with his mobile unit. He can put this in, do this. You know, it's amazing. Out in the woods, you can bring people with you.
Yeah.
You know, it's it just depends on his resources.
You really get it rocking if you get yourself a fucking Starlink mobile unit.
That's, you know what?
I told them $70.
I know what I want, but the bunny, right?
Yeah.
That's my limitation. That's my limitation.
Big money for the Starlink mobile.
Yeah. Even my home internet, like I know it's not the best, but it's better than any of the other options that are available in my area. Well, Kim, you know, you were with ExploreNet before.
Yeah, I can't run the network with ExploreNet.
Yeah, I could. Really? I know. Wow. I know by what people tell me around here and what you've went through. I know that ExploreNet would not meet any of my needs here. I couldn't do it. Even my own home. Actually, I'm on data. I run all my shows on data.
Yeah. Better than the fucking internet services that we have up here.
Yeah.
Yes.
My home internet
it's been
has
great
backup.
since I got Starlink.
Yeah.
Ron was talking about the fact that it had to do with cables, and he's 100% right, because Shelly, that's my wife, works for a doctor. Okay, every day from home. So what happened was, hey Aaron. So what happened was they tested the line. They said, you don't have the conductivity. We went and got the Starlink. They said, no problem. You're good now.
Yeah, Starlink is great. I have no complaints about Starlink. None.
There's fiber optics right out on the highway here. When the Bell's not doing any work on fixing any of the lines up here, all the old copper lines are done with. Like we've even had cases where 911 service is disrupted because of the lines.
Yeah,
exactly. Doing anything anymore on that because that's an obsolete system now.
Yeah,
I mean everything is going fucking satellite.
But fiber's been here for years. So when they
even fiber op is becoming obsolete.
I know. That's why I'm saying this was done like 2006.
Yeah.
2006.
Ron,
2007. Sorry, 2007.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, if you know, guess what? Save up for a Starlink, like she says. That is the new technology.
What are the parent strings to that string that you got there, Kim?
This is Fruity Pebbles, or wait, Silver Pebbles.
Get your hashtags in, y'all, right?
What are its parent strings? Do it describe on the back of the
it
package?
Says on the back of the package, I'll read the back here. Silver Pebbles, Silver Pearl times Fruity Pebbles OG. An amazing specimen. Imagine a massive yielding resin excreting and extremely pungent, commercially viable strain. Smells like cereal, skunk, fruits, and berries. A real winner in every way. The FPOG adds size, weight, and resin to the much smaller 1990 silver pearl harvest. The harvest is in 64 days.
Wow.
That's fast.
Nice.
So silver pearl and fruity pebbles OG.
It's gonna taste good.
Nice cereal mix.
That sounds like a really good one. That sounds really good.
And there's 10 seeds in here. It's not a 5-pack or a 3-pack. It's a 10-pack.
Wow.
Nice.
Are they feminized or regs?
It doesn't say feminized, so I'm assuming regs.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the one. That's
It
my
doesn't
take. The
specify
pack doesn't say feminized.
Yeah, I prefer regular photos too.
Yeah. It does not specify fem, so I would.
It gives you a chance to breed the strain.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
These came from Medman, I believe.
Ah,
awesome.
Nice. I'm smoking on my Biscotti Platinum Kush here this morning. I absolutely love it.
Good for you. That's what it's all about.
Oh yeah, there it is on the bottom. Medman, medmanbrand.com. Yeah, so it is Medman.
Yay. Got to keep those seeds up.
I have so much genetics, and like they get gifted to me, and I have like a really fair sized box of them. So I just went in and I grabbed. I had duplicates of these. There's 2 of them. So I thought, okay, well I can give one away then.
Yay. Sharing the wealth.
Yeah.
Especially if they grow good outside, you know what I mean?
I can't
Some
get
of
it
these
in there.
things, they do a good job.
Get your hashtag in, hashtag 300 for Ron's 300th show. Oh, hey, Rasta.
Hey, Rasta.
Let yourself in. Put yourself in.
Bring yourself in. Come on.
There you go.
There you go.
Hi, everybody.
Oh,
Yay.
nice to meet you, Rasta.
Hey, Frog Father. How's it going, brother? Nice to see you.
Not too bad.
Face, kind of. And Aaron, nice to put a face to a name.
So I have an announcement. Like, I'm going to do an announcement while you got me big screen here. I'm going to do an announcement since Rasta's in the house now. Something got worked out during this show. We were all in chat on the NOK Network chat. Ron was in there, and myself and Rasta and a few others. And in the last few moments during this show, Ron is, of course, taking a hiatus and is leaving the 710 Daily Sesh. He won't be doing Fridays anymore. And I have been, working with trying to get a replacement and a new joint host to sit in on Fridays. Well, lo and behold, it happened. Rasta Rhino will be taking over the Friday night sessions.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. And it was you. It was
Thank you so much, Rasta. Thank you.
There he is. There he is. So this is the new face of the Friday sesh, y'all.
Oh, yeah. We know that face.
What you said a minute ago, and you guys were talking about, as a lot of you know, I advocate for using cannabis for recovery and mental health and addictions. And, when I got sober, I dedicated my life to love and service, and one of that is advocating for such, what I just mentioned. And when he was talking about, being able to show your feelings up here, I don't know how many times I've cried up here on screen. And just, it shows that I'm human. It lets them know that I'm relating to what they're talking about and sharing their experience, strength, and growth. So it rung a bell when you guys were talking about that. I was like, that's why I'm here. So yeah, I'll do the Fridays.
Nice.
Good for you. Thank you so much.
Fucking cool. Fucking cool. Very fucking cool.
Yes.
But today we are here for this guy right here. That's always busy, tapping away, tapping away, tapping away.
Yes. Who's the winner? Come on.
My son's needing a ride, so I just had to respond back to him because he's got to go back to work tonight. And that's why I can't do the Friday night sessions. He's working away from here for like a whole week at a time. He's got accommodations and everything there. and he's making some pretty good to money there to get himself on his feet and such. So for the short period of time right now, at least, I'm required to be a taxi driver, and so I got to take him down on the Friday nights and then pick him up on the Sunday nights, and or sometimes Mondays. No, pick him up on the Friday nights and take him back down on the Sunday or the Monday. And it's just the way it is right now. And but he's out there. He's a roofer and siding guy, and he's worked on all kinds of roofs. He's done house roofs
That's
all
some
by
hard work.
himself. And he's only 22, and
He's doing the work I was doing at that age.
He's working on homes in the Muskokas right now, and for those who knows what the Muskokas are here.
Yep.
And Frogfather probably does as well.
Yes. Yes.
From Ontario himself.
Yes.
Some of these homes are like multi-million-dollar homes, and
Yes.
the materials that are being used are not your type of stuff that your average homeowner will pick up. It's all top of the line stuff, and this guy is now offering an apprenticeship for him, and he's a Red Seal. This guy's Red Seal certified in the
Carpenter,
trade,
that's nice.
and it seems like he's got a good opportunity here. So that's what it is for right now. And thank you again, Roster Rhino, for
you're welcome. My number one rule with podcasting and Facebook and all this is family first, always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can't be there if your mind is somewhere else. Right, guys?
100%. Personal health and family. They trump everything. Absolutely everything.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we are secondary to many things. Hey, Ashley. I seen Ashley say good morning twice, and I neglected both times to say good morning. Come on, Ashley.
Oh, boy.
Cheers,
all the hosts are jumping in. We want our airtime.
Wayne knows all what I'm talking about. Wayne plays taxi driver with his girls and wife quite often, and Wayne's missed some of the shows. Wayne, I want to give a shout out to Wayne. Wayne, do you want to come up? I don't know. We are gonna leave soon, guys. We're gonna do this.
Do the draw because I'm out. I gotta go.
Okay. Let's do the draw. We'll put up a 1 minute timer up on screen here, and then we'll flip over and do the draw.
Get your hashtag in for the seed.
There you go. 1 minute timer's on. And,
get your hashtag in, hashtag 300. If you are in the US, you are responsible for shipping. If you're in Canada, I will pay shipping. Open to all. Nice strain of Silver Pearl crossed with Fruity Pebbles OG. 64 days to harvest after planting. Nice hardy strain. Great resin.
There we go. He's got his entry in there. Great morning, tokers. He just slipped under the wire here.
Just under the radar there. Yeah.
Great.
Just made it, Sir Rat. Just made it. Wayne Palmer is in 300. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Breaking her down.
Good luck, everybody.
There we go.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go. And I'm going to share. Oh, shoot. I should have shared the screen first. Now I'm going to reshare.
Mikey James, we'll give it to you. You're 10 seconds late, but we'll give it to you. We haven't spun yet. Here. You haven't spun yet, so you're going to get it, Mikey.
If Mikey didn't get in, it didn't get in because it doesn't track his name.
Uh-oh.
So, let's see. Here we go. Add the
so
stage.
Who are we
there we
go?
go. Okay. 8 entries. I don't know who's all in there. We're going to draw here now. So good luck, everyone. Good luck. Here we go. I saw Mikey. I think Mikey's name's in there.
I think it is, yeah.
Squirrel bastard. There we go.
Sir
So,
Rat,
Rat
you're
Master,
the winner.
They are American.
Congratulations, brother.
With the pew
You are in
pews.
Minnesota. So Kim,
Awesome.
you want to give the rundown again if he's in the U.S. on the
You're gonna have to
requirements
send
there?
me the shipping. I will find out how much it's gonna cost me to ship this in a tiny bubble envelope. But I will find out what the cost of that is. You let me know your address. Send me a message with your address in it. I will find out about shipping and let you know the cost of that. And when you send me the cost of the shipping, I will ship it out.
Awesome.
Awesome. So, Rat Bastard, are you willing to pay for the shipping? I just need to have confirmation here, and we'll work everything out behind the scenes with you.
There you go.
Yeah, because as long as that's a go, then we're good.
Confirmation in the comments.
Yeah, just give us a thumbs up or a yeah, you'll pay shipping or something. Because if not, we got to draw again.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to go by just us talking. I need confirmation.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for joining the show today. You guys all on screen and everyone in the chat watching from home, and even if you're not in the chat or watching from anywhere. And I know some of you guys have been here for pretty near almost every episode, if not every. And I was saying about Wayne. Wayne recently has been missing a few shows because he's been doing a lot of tow calls, working on the tow truck. So I've also been able to bring a little bit of Wayne working on the tow truck to the show with showing videos and pics that Wayne submits to me, and because that's what my morning show is all about is my viewers, and that's what I bring, and it's all about having a great time medicating with our like-minded friends.
Yeah. Sir Rat Bastard, please say yes. You are claiming this for you're paying the shipping, because if we don't get a confirmation on that, we're going to draw again because I can't afford to ship to the United States. It's probably going to be 25, maybe $30 in a small bubble envelope to get this down to
Yeah,
the US.
that is how much it is. Because when I got genetics from Native Son Genetics, it costed me like $15 to get that package.
Okay, so 15 to 25, somewhere in there. As long as you're going to pay the shipping, then I will. Wayne, you're in Canada, so I'll pay shipping in Canada if this is going to Canada, because it's only going to cost me like $1 or $2 in Canada, so I'll pay the shipping for that. But in the United States, because it has to go through customs and stuff, it does cost more. So it's probably between $15 and $25 to get it down to the United States.
And there's a little technicality too. You gotta like mention glass beads and not mention exactly what they are, because they'll just take them on you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. We need a verbal. We need a confirmation, Mr. Surratt, please, and thank you, or we're going to draw again.
I know he's here because he commented at 9:16 and it's only 9:19.
Might be
Stolen Hellcat here. Good morning, Stolen Hellcat.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
I know, Mikey. I've been missing you too, brother. I love your humor. I love your humor, brother.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Exactly.
No filter
I love
at
you.
all.
I should, if you don't mind.
Who else calls you Frog Daddy? Who else calls you that?
Almost done
my
framing in the Holy Tabernacle Church garage.
Spit it out. Look.
Oh, you gave up all that protein?
That was gross.
And we got Dominic Dijon.
What up, Dominic?
See, Wayne's on a toll call right now, listening in. Right?
27 idle.
No way. So I would take that as as probably a yes, that you're willing to pay for the shipping unless you missed that. It would be about what, $15 to $25 or something you said, Kim?
Yeah.
Best range.
15's
I
the
need to
lowest
have
I've
back
seen
sheet.
it. 15's the lowest I've heard of it, and that was just now from Aaron, I think. And
And that was from Phoenix to Newfoundland.
okay, so that's the lowest I've seen it. I got a package, I think, from Ashley Huffman, and it was 25 to ship that. So
I guess it's the weight too. It might be the
I don't
weight
know.
too.
One of my ladies, one of my 2-day ladies a month ago, right? I remember that. We showed that on the show as well.
So you're paying shipping, right? Okay, all right.
He says
I will,
sure. He says sure.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Perfect. They're yours.
Awesome.
They're yours.
There
They're
you go,
yours. All right.
Teddy.
Congratulations to Rat. And
So when he said
congratulations,
no
Ron.
way, when he said no way, he
thank
was
you.
speaking Canadian.
When I bought it in the States, I got to use my Bitcoin. I don't know how to do an e-transfer from the States to Canada. Is that like you doing that normally, like you would do it in Canada?
No, they don't do e-transfers the way we do it. It doesn't work unless you have an international bank. But I have PayPal.
Yeah, I use Bitcoin.
Yeah, I have PayPal. PayPal's easy.
Yeah,
You can
I'm
just
gonna
send it
get
to
a
my PayPal.
'cause I don't like touching that.
Yeah, you can just send it to my PayPal. And if he doesn't have PayPal, then we can make arrangements for him to transfer it to one of my U.S. joint hosts, and one of my U.S. joint hosts will have PayPal, and they can send it to me.
Yeah. Oh, I can
Yeah.
take the banner off. There we go.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll work it out either way. But yeah, I'm out. Congratulations, Mr. McNabb, on your 300th episode. I look forward to the next 300 and many more in the future. Keep up the great work here at NOK Network. You are definitely an asset to us here at the network, and I appreciate all you do.
Thank you. And I appreciate all you do just the same. And appreciate the patience that you've shown towards me over the years, and while I've been learning new things and stuff like that, and I just love what you've created here within the network, just even within our own network chat on here on Messenger, with the support that everyone gives each other, and the family that it is, and again, I know I help myself and Sir Steve-O are able to help with a lot of things when things need to be looked after, like someone needs a replacement or something, they're sick or whatever, or they've had something come up. A lot of times when I or myself or Sir Steve-O, by the time we get to see the message, things have already been taken care of.
Yeah.
And it's so great to see all of that. And
it's a good group of people.
It's an awesome.
It's a good group of people for sure.
I think it's awesome having people from all over, including in the US.
Yeah,
and everything.
100%.
Anyways,
so happy 300th, everybody. It was nice to see everybody here on the screen and out there on the audience as well. Happy Sunday morning. And I'm out of here. I got so much to do. Have a
It's
good day,
definitely
guys.
something to do on
Take
a
care.
boring
If you
morning,
have it.
especially
What
when
do you mean by
everybody's
that?
still asleep.
What do you mean?
100%. 100%. Have a good one, guys. Peace out. Have a great fucking
Peace.
day, y'all.
You too.
Thank you, Kim.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Rondolph has the info.
There it is.
Yes, right. Info, I think it is. So, anyways, thank you, gentlemen, for popping up on the show with us today. And
Awesome.
Ross Serrano, it's great to see you again. And
You too,
again, I'm excited for viewers across your own following, as well as NOK Network's following, to see you again on the network and on the sesh, because I know you have great words of wisdom to share with people, and I know a lot of times it's through lived experience, and where you're sitting right now is proof of all that, and where each one of us is right now, the fact we're on screen just proves how far we've all come.
We're all
right?
recovering from something.
Oh,
Exactly.
And think about it. You're not in pain. I'm not under duress being in front of this camera because my leg hurts or my arm hurts or I got a problem. I can be free from pain so I can explain the joy of being that way. Because people don't know what the joy is. They don't know how to stop that damn pain.
I'm definitely not feeling no pain right now.
And it could be inside trauma pain. They don't know how to stop. So it ain't just physical pain, guys.
Correct.
Like, really.
Oh,
so
the emotional pain that I feel because my vape just died.
There's a lot of things.
No.
You
I'm
think to
just
yourself,
joking there.
why am I
being-
at this
I'm being
point in my
serious.
life? For Ron even to say that a 22-year-old is going to be, that's his 22-year-old, is going to be
Yeah.
going into the trades, that is inspirational, as opposed to hearing, nobody has any work anymore if they're under 25.
Mm-hmm.
Now think about that. Just that alone, if you're in that age bracket. All those guys are just destroyed.
Or going to
Yeah.
college to use a degree that they're never going to
It
use.
actually put me in
They're never
reminder of
gonna use.
myself when Ron said that, because like that's what I was doing at that age, was actually doing that kind of stuff, like the roofing and the siding and like installing windows and all that out the exterior work. It put me in reminder of that. So you're definitely going to have a good character son if he keeps
Well,
at
no, wait a
because
second.
The
There's a
bars will keep
difference.
him in check. Don't you worry.
There's a difference. You didn't achieve what Ron is saying his son's going to achieve. He didn't just get a job. He's going to get licensed. He's going into an apprenticeship. He's going to be a real tradesman. He's got a future. That's awesome to hear a 22-year-old have a future.
You damn straight.
Yeah,
because very few do.
Because
and I'm
you,
trying to
you grew
definitely
up in
raise
the
my
generation
child to have that
Frogfather.
character too.
Frogfather,
Like,
you
my child
and
will definitely have that.
sorry, I didn't realize you were talking there, Aaron. Go ahead.
Oh no,
repeat
you
yourself.
you go ahead there now, Ron.
I was gonna say, like Frogfather's generation, Rasta Rhino's generation, and I wouldn't even say my generation. I would say your guys' generations. At 22 years old, did have that drive to go do something, right?
I had no choice.
I was an apprentice boilermaker.
Oh man, I'm actually worried about the kids of the future now. That's like the one that's coming like ahead of us here now. Like not my kids, but the futures beyond that. Like I'm so worried that they're gonna be.
Why? Why would you be worried? Aren't you going to help them?
Aren't
you going to help them be a success?
Oh, you damn straight I am.
Good.
Like my
Ron didn't give up on his kids. Ron even
Never.
said one of them wants to come to Fort Mac. You think when he comes here, I'm not going to give him my house to live in?
Well, of course, if that's
Of course. He's going to have my address. He's going to pretend he lives here. He'll get any work he wants because he's a local. How do you get that advantage? You get it because you help each other out. That's the only way.
Right.
My father gave me a choice whenever I graduated high school. He said, son, you can either, I'll get you started off in college. He says, I'm a Boilermaker. I can do what I can to help you, but you're going to have to help yourself get through college too, and we'll do it together. Or I can get you in the Boilermaker's apprenticeship. Boilermakers works at power plants, refineries, steel mills, welder. And I said, Pop, if I go to college, I'm just going to waste your money. So I got in the apprenticeship, and I did that for 13 years till I hurt my back. But, that's the thing is the trades back then, that was people taught you stuff and they realized that a lot of college educations, you go to college for no reason really. I mean, you go there, you barely use your degrees. I mean, some people do in some fields, but one thing he told me is if you learn how to weld, you'll have a fucking job for life.
Yes.
Trade,
when you have
trade,
skills,
you'll have a job for life. Because all them other trades or all them other degree have buildings. Somebody's got to build them buildings.
Yeah. See, for me, I said my generation didn't have that drive. I did though, because I saw it in my own family. I got hurt working on a job. I fell off the ladder. It was back in March 7th, 1998. I was like, okay, 20, okay, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. I was 24 and I fell off the ladder, smashed my ankle. And that was my last night at a job that I was working to help pay the bills and everything. I was working, like I had been working two jobs, going to school full time for a pre-apprenticeship training for industrial millwright. I was leaving that place of employment, cleaning the restaurants at nighttime, which was a part-time weekend job, when I got hurt. That was my last night. I was leaving it so I could put more focus on going to look for work in a factory somewhere to gain some experience within the maintenance department type of thing, so I could work my way up into getting an apprenticeship with the schooling that I had. It was something that was provided by Employment in Ontario, where I went to Sheridan College for like 9 months. And I did welding. I worked in the machine shop and all of that. And I was 24 years old. And that's where I was going to go. I wanted to be an industrial industrial maintenance millwright.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
but see,
then I got hurt.
But see, stuff happens. Life happens, man. Life happens.
Right.
I understand you, man.
Okay, so if you
my
understand,
legs gave out, I totally felt that like hurt the same way, man. Like to lose what you're really good at doing because something just didn't work out in your body anymore. Like you just can't do it no more, man. I know exactly what that feels like.
Okay, but don't you then you switch to something else, right? You can't, because that doesn't work anymore. I'm dead.
No, never.
Oh, okay, good. I thought so, because I've got glaucoma. You think I'm still not a refrigeration mechanic? I have all my brains.
I got kids to take care of, man. My kids are my future.
Yeah, you got to make a living. Exactly. You got to figure out how to make money. Yep.
My kids, I got to be able to teach them that life is not just about charity. Like, you got to work hard about getting where you are in life, right?
Yes.
Like, because my parents did not have anything. Like, they did not have anything. I had to go out and learn for myself and depend on my friends to get my motivations to go out and get my career. Because, like, when I first started in life, I didn't even know what I wanted to be because my parents didn't have nothing that they had to offer me to lean to. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I had to go figure out life myself. Like that's about what took the longest thing for me to choose what I really wanted to do in life, and then like to lose it, like, oh buddy, man, I tell you, there was nothing more devastating. But like you say, as long as you got your kids, you never gives up on life, man. And then you know what comes after kids? Grandkids.
Right, and I've got 3 of them. I've got 3 grandkids. So. Yeah. Right.
We got so much knowledge to offer. We got so much knowledge to offer. Like there's never a reason to give up. Like never. Giving up is for losers.
There's more to that saying, Wayne.
Yeah. And Rasta, are you latchkey?
Jack of all trades, master of none, but better than master of only one.
You want to drink, dear?
Right. Anyways, Rasta, are you one of the latchkey kids, or are you a baby boomer? Oh, you are. See, you and Ron are the same. You're both latchkey kids.
74.
I knew it. 1974
is when I was born. 51.
Yeah, I knew it. I'm the baby boomer. That's the difference. Plus, I'm an elder baby boomer.
I thought you were a little bit older, Rasta.
No.
No, I knew he was. The way he talks. You're a latchkey kid. You sound like one from the beginning when I heard your story. It was awesome. You're the best. I'm listening. I'm going, look at this latchkey kid. figuring out life himself because his parents aren't around. And you were awesome.
My dad was a Boilermaker, and there were times where he would leave out of town for work. He'd leave me some money. I was 12.
I'd give a child a
He'd
drink.
leave me at home for the week, and he'd go out of
There
town.
you go. I heard it all. Yes. Latchkey kids. They raised themselves. Crazy.
So you're
baby
born in
boomers
74.
usually
I
have their
was born in
mothers,
73.
right? But baby boomers always had their mothers.
Grandbaby number 7 arrives in the next few weeks for Kim. Wow. Yeah, so so you're younger than me, Rasta. I was born in 73.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I thought you were a little bit older.
That's the gray streak.
Probably.
Poor Ron.
I don't know. I don't
glitter.
know.
My wife
I
calls
do.
it wisdom
I do
glitter.
know. I do know hair color and beard color and hair, whatever. It does change seriously how a person looks in age.
Right.
For me, I don't care. I'd go bald. I if I didn't have to shave every day, I'd have a bald head. I hate having.
I can grow it out, but I have a spot.
I can
up
actually
here.
feel that, man.
And
I had an alopecia in the beard after COVID, and like my beard started like going away over here, and then like there's like bad like blotches of my beard just disappearing, and I felt like, oh my god, that was so devastating. So I can honestly feel what that's like to like lose your hair and stuff like that, and what you mean, how it changed your appearance.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
That's
just
rough.
even myself with the going from a full beard during the winter time and then shaving back to the goatee in the summer.
Well, I
Just that,
started shaving
or even
mine.
just before, like whatever, like my hair.
Yeah.
I went before I went camping. I cut my hair, and it does change the way you look a bit.
I started shaving.
Yeah.
I had a ponytail
Hey,
for like
Waylon.
20-something years, and I started shaving my head because a friend was going through cancer. And when she lost her hair, I said, "I'll shave mine, and we'll race growing it back."
Yeah.
Well, she was winning when she passed away, unfortunately.
I think
but
so. Cut my
I
hair.
just kept it that way because then my uncle went through cancer, and I just keep it. It's easy.
I heard your story. Yeah, I heard your
easy.
story. That's awesome.
So, anyways, folks, I hate to cut the conversation here, but I do got to go because my son he does want to go out fishing for a little bit before he has to return back to work for the week, and so he needs to ride up to his boat. And again, I'm taxi driver, so he's patiently waiting, and we'll be leaving just after dinner. But I want to give him the opportunity to kick back and relax a bit. We ended up having to go out yesterday to do some shopping up in North Bay, and so he hasn't had a chance to unwind as of yet, and he loves his fishing. So,
awesome.
Anyways, thank you so much, gentlemen,
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you, and thank you for all of you for coming up. It's been a great show. You're welcome to
It's
stay
definitely
here.
entertaining.
You sign all together if you want. And
excellent.
I'll have one last bong toke here, and then I'll hit the end. So cheers, everyone. I'll close out like I always do. Stay happy, everyone. Stay healthy, but most importantly, stay high. Now you know what the next part is, guys. You know what we got to do, right? It's the peace sign.
In harmony.
Last word. You guys both do it
Ready?
on your videos. Ready, guys? Here we go. The triple
peace.
We didn't hear Aaron do it. Aaron,
Okay, let's try again.
Okay, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Peace. I'd do that, but
there we go. There we go. So awesome, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. And Wayne's on his way to another tow call right now. So safe travels, Wayne. And we'll see you all again tomorrow morning for episode 301, folks, of who knows how many from here. But I do know we will be here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern time for more Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time right here on NOK Network. So peace, everyone, and take care. Oh, and what's on tonight? Tonight is Sunday. Today's Sunday, right? We got Ashley Huffman on for the IWK 710 Daily Sesh at 7 p.m. for our evening night sesh on the network. So peace, everyone. Take care. I'll see you again in the morning. Bye for now.
Frog Father out.
Later.